Florida, the world. I welcome you all to the Absolutely podcast, where nothing is absolute. So, we're about to go take it to another level right now. We're going to talk about what we call the early year craze. At the beginning of the year, you kind of deal with a lot of different things, and it just really, it's always going to be an adventure once that new year, once that ball drops. So, without further ado, we're going to get right into it right now. And, we're going to hold it down for you, man, in the 239, because that's where we at right now. You know what I mean? So, everybody lock in, get ready. 239, let's go. I'm going to bring some guests on for you. But before we do that, let's get right to the rolling credits. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey,
What up? What up?
What's going on? So, come on, everybody. We're here with the AbsoLOOTLY podcast, and I have some guests along with me that I'd like to introduce. And to get everybody started, let's get started right here. I got my buddy. He joined us the last time around. I got my buddy Jesse Swaney of Jesse Swaney Science in the building, and he has along with him Sarah Cassio of the Immoral Habit, which is actual rock band from back in the day. So we're gonna get into that a little bit more. Actually, this is from the Southwest Florida rock scene as well. And then we got right along with us as well. We got our boy Sterling Draws up in the building.
hey,
Sterling,
I'm here.
you know what I mean?
Glad to be back.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody I like to talk shit with more than when, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy over here. We talk mad shit. So like
So
we
much.
got, we got so much shit to talk about this time around, man. And it's gonna be educational. It's gonna be fun. But before we get started, I just want to ask everybody, how was your day, man? How you been?
We spent the day hanging out, man. It's been an actually fucking awesome day. I had the last couple days off just chilling and shit, man.
Word.
Glad to be here, dude. And good shit again, dude. The whole fucking loot apparel, like the branding stuff, like that whole commercial shit looks awesome. So good job there, my guy.
Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it, man. You seen it. You seen a lot of this stuff from the ground up, man. So like, it means a lot because I can speak for everybody, and for the most part, Sterls too. You guys seen as I was developing and figuring out this whole thing. So it's great to have you guys here, and it's great to see all the different talented things that you guys are capable of doing. And as we go on, I want to show everybody what we have and understand that we have some very talented people around here. And I just want to pick everybody's brain, man. So,
Yeah,
man.
I'm also very impressed, Lou, with all the different graphic designing that you do and all the different marketing. Even this stream is pretty impressive, man. Everybody that watches the stream really enjoys like how the camera goes like this and like this. It's all very technical, man. It's very impressive.
It makes
Doing
it
a
a
great
little bit
job.
more interesting. I
For
just want to
sure.
make it something that you can go and
Thanks, man.
listen to it, but if you watch it, you're like, all right, this is kind of cool,
I agree.
because
It's a good format.
awesome, man. It's really awesome, man. So, gonna I'm gonna give a little bit of a quick plug before we get started. I just want to let everybody know I got this new single. It's not so new now, but it's still out there. We got Simon Said, which is out and available on all streaming platforms. And if you hit that QR code to the left over there, you'll be able to get straight over to us, man. And this single is going to be the start of many other things. What I plan to do is start a compilation that's dedicated to the clothing line. So it's going to be a hip hop and rock and roll mix. It's going to be called Merc 239. And, we're going to do it for the city. You know what I mean? And for all the people that do all these different type of genres, man, you know, come check us out over here at the Loop, man. We got something for everybody, man. So, without further ado, I'd like to get started and get to the 7, but I'm going to hit you guys with a quick commercial break, okay? Later, guys.
Are you ready to express yourself in style? Introducing the Loot Apparel and Music, the ultimate fusion of hip-hop and rock and roll cultures from around the world. Step into our world and discover a collection that speaks volumes, celebrating the music and fashion that moves us all. Whether you're a trendsetter or a rebel, the Loot has got you covered. From bold graphic tees and dress shirts to sleek women's wear, we've got the perfect attire to amplify your individuality. Because at the Loot, we believe in embracing the power of music. We unite the rhythms of hip-hop and rock, transcending borders and inspiring a global community of passionate souls. And here's the best part. Join our email list today and receive an exclusive 20% off your purchase, allowing you to rock the beat of your own drum without breaking the bank. So don't wait any longer. Dive into the Loot's extraordinary collection and unlock the harmonious blend of hip-hop and rock in your wardrobe. No matter what country around the world you're from, we've got you covered. The Loot Apparel and Music, where fashion meets the rhythm of your soul. Join us today and march to the beat of your own drum.
And Diddy for life, he can no longer.
All right, so check this out, guys. We're here for the first segment. We have our first segment. It is called Did He Do It or Not? My bad, guys. All right, so our first segment, guys, is Did He Do It?
Did he do it?
Did he do it or not? So I'm going to play a little bit of a clip, and we're going to get a little idea of some of the things going on here, because there's a lot more than we thought. And we might get some answers about some things that we've been wanting to know for a very long time. So I'm going to start this thing off just like this, man. Here we go.
P. Diddy got busted by the feds, and that's why DeLeon dropped him. The Grammys just banned P. Diddy for life. He can no longer come back. 50 Cent, he's taking shots at Diddy right now. He's trying to get him to crash out. At the end of the day, he got busted for the Tupac, and this is the karma from it all. If you guys are supporting Tupac, Kim Porter, and Biggie Smalls, comment 222, like this video, and subscribe to the channel. It's finally happening. The justice is coming here. They finally went and they're getting Diddy right now. He's been trying to hide and run out for the longest time, ever since people started coming forward, ever since they hit that raid on Keefe D for the Tupac. Now is a lot of heat, and P. Diddy's on the hot seat, and it's hot out there because the feds, they've been keeping that close eye on him. They're saying that Diddy deserves whatever he's gonna get, because he knows at the end of the day, all them people that got taken out the way, all them people that never got to fully actually like live their careers and everything like that and become superstars like Tupac should have been.
If your employees are traveling, you have to try Navan. Navan is a travel and expense tool that works for you.
A bigger superstar than what he was at that time and everything like that. And so now they're saying he gets what he deserves. If they throw him 50 years, 100 years, it doesn't matter, because you know what? A lot of people, they had to get taken out the way for Diddy to become at what position that he was in, and he was trying to stay close to that for the longest time, man. When Biggie Smalls got hit up, it all came back to one guy that they caught up. But you see, the thing is that you never know if Diddy sent the hit, just like how he did with Tupac. A lot of people are saying that is basically Diddy got caught red-handed, because they know for a fact that it's a lot of information that's being released about the whole entire thing that's leading back to the feds actually being able to do the RICO on him, because they think that they have a connection between Keefe D and P. Diddy. They had the phone numbers in each other's phones. Keefe D's already telling on Diddy, talking about how they were at the same place at the same time. When they went back and looked at the security footage, they seen that P. Diddy had meetings with all of the same people that was inside the car that hit up Tupac. And the whole thing about how P. Diddy had the security team do certain things to where they actually left Biggie Smalls at that red light, and the dude who pulled up and did the whole entire thing, they saying that he's from New York and he knows who Diddy is. Like, they actually know each other. And at the end of the day, y'all gotta realize that there's no running and hiding from this. The feds have a 99% success rate. If they want to get Diddy, they could have really got him a long time ago, but they were waiting until they gathered everything and they got the witnesses to actually come and take the stand against Diddy. Keefe D's doing it, Suge Knight's doing it, a whole lot of people that got thrown in the mix, like Gene Deal, Cassie, everybody that actually seen anything go on. Jennifer Lopez might have to come and actually testify for this thing, because the grand jury wants to hear from her about the Cassie situation and about how she saw the signs early on of how Diddy was about to become, and actually she overheard probably a lot of stuff about the Tupac and the Biggie. This is what made her make the decision that she did, and she actually dumped Diddy and left off and everything like that. She didn't even want to take half, because she knew at the end of the day she doesn't even want to deal with Diddy at all, because of all of the things that had happened to all the people that surrounded around Diddy, and who he didn't like and who he did like. It didn't matter, because something happened to every single person. That's why Columbus Short came forward and he said that he had a whole lot of things, and some of the stuff, it was embarrassing for him, because he was crying, he was shedding tears and all of that. He didn't know what to do. He kept quiet for all these years. Same thing goes on with everybody else. Cassie, she kept quiet for so many years, and she was trying to hold it down. She thought he was going to change and be different, but what he did was wrong. He was wrong for that. And everybody knows at the end of the day that Tupac, Kim Porter, like Heavy D, Biggie Smalls, they never deserved what happened to them, man. If you really go and look at it, Kim Porter, she was supposed to be around right now, and a lot of people are Kim Porter fans. If you guys are fans of Kim Porter, comment 222, comment RIP Kim, because they're gonna get the justice for her too. This isn't just justice for Tupac. It's not just justice for Biggie. It's justice for Kim Porter.
All right, so here we go, guys. We're back on here. So this is a little bit of the things that are going on right now with this case with P. Diddy, and the way things are looking right now. The man is not able to hide no more. You know what I mean? We're getting the answers to some questions right now, man. Like, everybody's always wondered what's going on. Who killed Tupac?
No, P. Diddy is like the sugar-coated Suge Knight, right? He's like the dude. He's like, no, dude, I'm just like out here, man. Everything's cool. Everything's fine.
Right.
Suge Knight was like, I'll fuck you up, you know, but like, P. Diddy's like, everything's cool. We're all good here.
I know, but they did the same thing, but they had different styles of doing it. Like, he was forceful. P. Diddy would try to coerce you. You know, he's
like, I'll suck your dick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Facts.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
What's the latest shit with him? Like, what's the deal? Like, the rape allegations, the fucking, what's going on with him now?
All right, so from what we see right now, when it comes to Diddy, we have the allegations with Cassie, which is what kind of sparked it. But honestly, that's not really, because the Keefe D situation was really the big issue. Because Keefe D, which you remember when it came to Tupac, remember that guy that was, we call him the Patsy, his name was Orlando Brown?
Yeah, the guy that they said that shot him or whatever, the guy, Orlando, right, yeah.
Right, the guy that got beat up. So apparently, Orlando Brown is related to Keefe D, and this guy Keefe D in Vegas had evidence of P Diddy offering him money to take out Pac. So this information started getting out there, and if you listen to that clip, what they were saying was that they literally had enough evidence to the point where gross amount of evidence to where they were able to see that Diddy met up with all the people that were going to put the hit out.
It's your boy.
Is it
Your boy's there. That's your boy.
Is there like an actual case on him?
Your boy.
Who's it? Who?
On Diddy, like he's actually gonna be like fucking like.
He's never gonna be fucking indicted because.
Yeah, I know, but like that's what I'm saying. Like there's not like a
he already had a murder case that he beat, right? He already had one that he beat.
Right. That's around that time with Jennifer Lopez, and they were saying they're saying Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, 99, 2000, somewhere in there.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
He beat it.
He beat the case.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Lopez, apparently, I guess that's one of the reasons why she left him was around that time. She was probably finding out about all that stuff for all we know. But the fact of the matter now is that they're finding evidence that they can't refute. The fact of finding him being in cahoots with these people that actually did take care of this situation. That Keefe D guy.
Yeah, his little clean, his clean demeanor, his whole thing that he put out to the world is
exactly.
Yeah, but who do you mean? Like his people or the
working anymore on anybody?
Or or his people or
no,
or like
he's being investigated by the fucking FBI.
That's what I was asking.
He's
who? What were you asking me, buddy?
Diddy is? No,
sorry.
No, I'm saying like Diddy's being investigated for this now, like for real, or it's always been rumored.
It's always been rumored, but they're supposed to be investigating him about this. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like they have the evidence. It seems like they're supposedly this dude Keefe D was he was realizing that he was being followed. He was being followed, being trailed by the feds, and then that's when eventually he ended up giving in and came forward about it. And that's kind of what broke a lot of it open. And then Cassie did the whole thing with that. Plus, you got other things. We got Columbus Short. You remember Columbus Short, the dude from what was that movie called?
Yeah, big dude, right?
I don't think so.
He wasn't the big dude.
That name sounds familiar, like from like the documentaries and shit, but I don't remember who the fuck that is.
Here, I'll look him up. You'll be like, yo, he's from that one movie, bro. I think it was Stomp the Yard, maybe.
Oh, he's like an actor?
Yeah, he's an actor.
Why am I thinking he's like the big dude?
So this is Columbus Short right here. This dude right here, bro. Columbus Short.
Not small guy.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily go out of the way to call him big guy either, though.
No, that's right.
Yeah, Columbus Short's been in a lot of different movies. I think he was maybe Stomp the Yard or something that he might have been in. But like, you know, he definitely came out talking about it. I don't know what he was talking about, but a lot of the things they're saying he was like pretty much embarrassed to talk about. But like, if you're embarrassed to talk about certain things, like some of these guys talking about how Diddy did such to them, I mean, the guy's not really gonna want to just go out and talk about somebody doing that to him. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
The fact that they came out,
why would he?
You know, I mean, I'm saying, why would what?
Why would he?
Yeah, why would he? You know what I mean? I mean, even if it was a money grab thing, I don't think a guy's gonna just want to go out and talk about somebody.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't think hold on. So
no.
Hey man, I don't know if you want to chime in. So you're saying that like he's being like indicted or something, like charges are being pressed against him for the murder of fucking Tupac?
They're bringing him in for that for the most
part.
They're
trying to.
I know, but we talked about that for like since Tupac died, but like never was there like actual charges.
Yeah, but like Diddy was always with Biggie. He was always like Biggie's dude.
Shit, but like that doesn't mean he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Of course not. Of course not.
I mean, I think the question here on everyone's brain is, it's not did Diddy do it? It's like, what didn't he do? All these interviews over the years of just like you know, if you got so many people saying the same things, they go to his parties and there's naked people, guys, girls, guys on guys, weird, just like not weird stuff, but just like weird to the regular person. I mean, what can't money buy? And if you have a sick, sadistic brain, I mean, P Diddy
Yeah.
has so much resources that I think it's just I think he did everything that people claim to. He just has so much money that the courts are like, he paid off Cassie in less than 24 hours. She wanted like 30 million or 50 million. And he's like,
Yeah.
take
He's rolling the shit out.
Do you think he had a hand in Tupac's death?
I mean, I've watched all the information that, like, what that
Right.
guy was saying, and then like keeping up with this for like the last, bunch of years, because I'm a huge Tupac fan, and I just, if it's true, I think that's a shame on Diddy, that his greed and envy, and it's almost like he wanted to be Tupac in a way, so he kind of destroys things that he can't like control, is what it seems like. Everybody on Bad Boy has either died or went away really unhappy, and Diddy's just a bad guy. So whatever he has in store for him legally, I think he deserves, to be honest. Hit him at his
definitely.
hit him
I
at
mean,
where it hurts.
Yeah, he's definitely Diddy's definitely done a lot of things that he deserves, because I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you can't have this many people come out and say that that you did these things and make it not, and you can't, you know what I mean? It's gonna make you eventually bat an eye over there and be like, what's going on over here? But the fact of the matter is, when it comes to Diddy as well, is just that when it comes to the evidence that they've actually found now, they found that he was actually meeting up with the people that actually were found to murder Tupac.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, the fact that he has sex parties and fucks dudes, like, that's his own. I mean, in my eyes,
like the party.
You get the
We all
shit.
that doesn't mean he's like a murderer. You know what
He
I'm saying?
wants to be like all
But,
on it down though. It's fucking whatever.
Well, he might. Okay, well, he might fit the profile, but like everybody gets their day in court, right? Like, you know, like who knows, right?
Well, we
If
know
he's
the
guilty,
court
fucking guilty.
system. The court system doesn't always give justice where justice is, deserved.
It's due, exactly.
Not always.
So right now, the thing about it is, like, what it comes down to is your money can't save you right now.
Yeah,
it might be able
that's
to.
some bullshit though, right?
That's what it comes down.
Imagine being in that spot where
That's where your
like
money can't
you
save
thought
you.
this shit was
And-
gonna save you forever if you're guilty.
But you
Your
gotta
money can't
understand.
save you now, homie.
Well, it has
You're
though
done.
for so long, and now
You're done.
Now with the popularity and like social
We're done
media, and,
here.
like, everything's like so like out there in the fucking public. Like people, even with power, with money, it's like are getting buried. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking no.
I honestly think it's like this. It's like when you think about these little clubs and stuff like that of people and being in cahoots with each other, when they see the guy it's like, all right, it's like they're like, say it's the secret cabal, and it's like, R. Kelly, you've been fucking up too much. R. Kelly, you've been fucking up too much. We can't save you anymore, R. Kelly. You've been fucking up. We was right beside you, covering you up, but now we can't save you, Kels. This is what I feel like is happening to Diddy. It's like your money can't save you because you're fucking up so much that our secret cabal can't save you.
Or his sickness and like just plaguing people he's around. It's just karma coming back to get it. I think what I've noticed is it could be a big story like the Epstein story, and in 3 days nobody even cares. They release all the Epstein files, and this is big news. Like the Diddy stuff is big news. If he killed Tupac, that's a big deal. But in 3 days, it's like, oh, who cares? And that's wild to me.
If he did it, yeah.
And I mean, we got to take into account how quickly he closed that case with Cassie. The record-breaking time,
he's got
24 hours to close that case out. And she said all the allegations, and
that's money too, right?
That means he did it, Lou. That's what that means. That means he did it.
Right.
Hey, just take this.
When
I
they
know
say
I did that. I know I
When
beat
they
you up.
say-
I raped
Definitely don't
you.
want to look like that.
When a newscaster says, "Oh, that doesn't necessarily mean that they did it," it mean they
No,
did.
it does. It really.
Oh,
Hook, line-
all those
hook,
people
line,
that
and
came to
sinker.
go vacation 7 times at Epstein Islands, they didn't do it, or we can't prove that they did it because
Oh,
they
they
were
did
there.
it.
Sure,
Oh,
buddy.
they wore the dress.
Oh my
How many
god, there's a
fire
was
miles do you
there a
have?
compliment there? It's like,
Sure we can't.
You got these freaking flyer miles. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, these guys, But long story short,
He
we're
did that.
finding out some groundbreaking shit right now, dog. Like, who killed
100%.
hip hop has been the question we've been asking for a very long
Diddy.
time.
well, and
Diddy
then who
killed
killed
hip-hop.
fucking Biggie next, bro? Who killed Biggie
Diddy,
next? Because both
Diddy
of them are
and
fucking
Suge. They both
Yeah.
about to share the same prison cell together, dog.
or
I think Diddy.
yeah.
I think Diddy kind of probably got Biggie killed in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
I believe
mean,
that.
You think? I mean, that was his biggest paycheck, though. Like, so I don't know. You know, what I mean, like, maybe he made more money off of him when he wasn't around. If there's some kind of we're talking about
like Biggie
conspiracy
died.
shit at this point.
It was like Biggie died, and next thing.
That's my favorite lane. That's my shit, bro.
Well,
We're
you
talking
know.
all theoretically tonight.
Theoretically, yes.
Hypothetical theoretically, man. Facts. Who needs facts?
That
Yeah.
sounded like a Greek god, Theoreticles.
It might be, Lou. It might be, brother.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
Theoreticles.
So what do you think,
Theoretically.
Lou? What do we do with this information about Diddy, bro? What do we do with it? We still listen to the songs. I mean, all his brand endorsements have dropped him. So
That's another factor. That's another thing as
he's
well.
kind of useless.
Well, I don't
to
know
the
if that
diaspora.
means anything though, honestly, because anybody will drop you like for any kind of fucking reason these days.
Oh yeah.
So
True
like,
that.
well, I get what you're saying totally, but like, it's everybody's gonna like just
Right.
drop. Like, oh, you're not gonna call him like
You're
we're done.
associated with. Yeah, you're associated with it, so
You
they
know.
drop you anyways.
Right.
Like
Is he
cancel
useless,
culture.
guys? Do we think Diddy is useless at this point? Or is he gonna just
If he's
make
guilty,
a
man.
recovery, you'll forget about it, and then he'll be
If he's
back
guilty,
pushing
yes.
another product?
If he's guilty, yes, man. I don't, we all, at the end of the day, all of us know what the media fucking tells us. That's all we know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can sit here and, confidently boast about this and that until he sees a day in court where it's like in front of a fucking jury of fucking peers that like have all the fucking evidence and the lawyers can argue each other's cases. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like we can sit here and like debate about what we heard in the media all day, dude. Like media, and then in the same breath,
media
talk
is
about how
bitch.
bullshit media is in the same breath. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So who's to say?
Exactly. And then that's
Facts.
exactly what we came to do here. We came to speculate a little bit. We don't know exactly what happened. We weren't in the room while it happened.
Right.
But we just putting the pieces together that don't stick. It's kind of like.
But if you were
Yeah.
in the room, Lou, would you come to a P Diddy party? Would you stay
I'm
there?
not.
I go to hard game.
I'm not
Sit your ass down.
going over there.
Have a
I'm
hard
not.
You might.
I go
over there.
all day.
You be the
I'd
safest
be like,
person in
what's
the room.
happening here?
Yeah,
Hey.
you're not a dude, right?
Who wants to party?
Dudes
I'm
are.
not going over there.
I
I'm
don't
not
know what I would do if
going
you
over
walk in a
there.
mansion and you got people
I'd be like,
Yeah.
kissing all
As a man,
all
I
over.
might skip a Diddy party.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for the sake of your
Yeah,
manhood, right?
who the fuck does that?
For the sake of your
No.
manhood, you're gonna skip that party.
I'm telling you, the female, the safest people in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's Diddy. Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't give a damn about none of these shit.
Be worried about my head.
Yo, Diddy's like, hey, move out the way. He's over there. He's over there.
Come here, Playboy. Come here,
Move out the
Playboy.
way. I won't even looking at
Playboy.
you.
Come here, Playboy.
we are all so cool
Yeah, man.
here.
No,
I will go to a Diddy party any day of the fucking week if you ask me.
Apparently,
Hey, free P Diddy, man. Free P Diddy.
apparently,
Free
P.
P.
Diddy,
Diddy.
apparently, P.
Hey.
Diddy like to have. He used to want to have Cassie wear like white fingernail polish on her or some shit like that. which is some weird shit. So it was like he had to have white nail polish on her and shit like that. Whenever,
Yeah,
Really?
dumb shit.
yeah, some shit like
Is
that.
that
While he's
Lou?
over
That's
there,
more.
Some
That's more
weird.
shocking than
That's some
making her
weird
have
fetish, right?
sex.
that's some
Making
weird
her
shit.
have semen.
What does that mean?
That
Though?
was
It's a
all-
fetish?
shocking.
That was whole part of it. Diddy was having her have sex with a whole bunch of other dudes and shit like that, and paint her nails white while she was doing it. Which
That's
is
the
like,
least suspicious thing. That
I know.
nail polish. The rest
That's
of the
the least
sentence is
suspicious
like,
thing. I think that's the favorite thing I've heard all night.
I
That
just,
is the least suspicious thing.
I'm just like, yeah, right. It's sort of peculiar that it's like, why white nail polish? Why? Who knows? It's just,
I think he's
Diddy's very
definitely
particular.
guilty of having like weird fetishes, man, or like how he gets his rocks off is like super questionable
yeah, bro.
to me. I don't
Someone
know.
who has his girl
I
wearing
ain't
white
knocking it.
finger polish.
He's like, babe, no matter what happens,
So the
you're
question
gonna wear the
is,
white nail polish tonight.
so I'm gonna end it.
Wow, boy.
Wow. I'm gonna end it off with this right here. So the question is,
Sure.
did he do not do it?
Did he do or did he don't?
I think we're
Diddy
just like
did not-
leaving it right where it was, right? Who knows?
Diddy did that. Diddy did that.
I
Did
hope
that,
Diddy
did
I
didn't.
don't know what he
I
did,
hope-
but he did
He
that.
did that.
I
He did
hope
that.
that he didn't.
I hope Diddy didn't, but if Diddy do, I do.
But then he did.
If Diddy did.
Take that.
All right, so everybody, let's move on to this next subject. The next subject we're going to talk about, everybody, is music in the 2000s. So the 2000s era was a really crazy time, and we had the 90s, we had the grunge era, we had the new metal era, we had a lot of things taking place. We had the Limp Bizkit era, we had the motherfucking Blue I'ma Die era, we had the
Oh, I like
fucking
that.
Prodigy era, we had the Barbie
Just like
Girl
that.
era, we had
Yeah.
the Macarena era.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We
That's
did.
my stuff.
We had that.
So
This dance.
I was just wanting to ask
bad
everybody, is
shit,
there
too.
any, I know, good or bad? Let's-
Hanson.
Oh,
Leo
Fuck
the
you.
Rebel.
It wasn't all good. It wasn't all good.
Or was it all
So,
good?
yeah.
So let's start with the good artists that you might have seen in the 2000s. Might have been Slim Pickens, but is there any breakout artist that you feel in the 2000s era was like that? Hip hop, rock and roll, anything?
Young Money. That's my shit.
but they weren't like breakout. They were like
Well,
late
take it over for the
90s.
99 and the 2000s. So
2000s, definitely. I would say Young Money was their era. Like, they took over hip hop and the radio waves, in my opinion. But yeah, there was like the shit you were saying before, like Linkin Park and fucking all that kind of shit too, the rock stuff. But in the early 2000s, I don't know. The standout for me, I don't know what it is, between 2000 and 2010, like, just sucked for me for music, man. And like 2008, 2007 back then it like picked up again for me. But like in the 90s, it was awesome.
bro, could I ask you? Is it because
Yeah.
you're like more of a music purist? You like 60s, 70s, 80s music?
I mean, I love all that. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
I'm
New
probably
stuff,
more
too.
in that vein than he is.
Her too. Yeah, she's a musician as well. But
Yeah.
no, just personal taste. Even I would say, you know.
I felt like the 2000s, literally after 9/11, we turned into like a totally different culture. It went from the 90s to like
Yeah.
completely digital, completely like the soul was just like ripped out of the arts.
Yeah.
And I feel you on that, because even when like Avril Lavigne and Green Day,
Right.
it didn't
Right.
feel like there was any soul, especially coming off of grunge and like Slipknot and Korn and all this
Right.
like,
Yeah.
high energy stuff. And then now you
Yeah.
have like kitty pop music of the 2000s. I think rock was definitely like in a weird decline. For sure.
Yeah, it was. It
Yeah.
really was. It was. And then like hip hop took over.
It did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm hiccuping. The
you're
weird
right,
thing
though.
about like that time I remember like very clearly, and there was like a weird position like in that early, like from the shift from the 90s to the early aughts. It was like I could still like grab onto some shit, but from like
Well, there was leftovers.
2003 to let's say 2006, 7. I have no recollection of this
It's a
time.
blur.
I literally had to look it up. I had to look it up, and it was like Britney Spears
Yeah.
and
That's
fucking,
leftovers
you know,
too,
it was,
from the
it was
90s, yeah.
crazy shit.
Eminem was around then. Eminem came out late 90s.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
just
there was
good,
so
but,
much
like-
cool shit that came out like
Yeah, they rolled
99,
over.
2000, 2001.
Yeah, they rolled. I could say they rolled over to the 2000s. Those guys, you know.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing new came out in that time. I don't think it was like Exhibit and fucking, I don't know, like just trash kind of shit. Like,
There were some.
I don't
like,
want to say Exhibit's trash, but it's not like, you know what I mean?
So, let's
It's
like
trash.
just quickly, if we can just like do like a top. I'm just gonna do a top 100. You don't care.
The top
It's
100.
not bothering anyone.
I don't mind.
Oh, all right.
There
So
you
right here. So, oh shit. Well, D'Angelo is in there. That's
Do we
the
like
shit I
D'Angelo?
played for you all the time. So how does it feel, D'Angelo?
No,
There's
there's
in there.
don't get me wrong. It's just the
This
era.
Britney
Oh,
Spears, fucking
Jagged
Coldplay,
Baby, let's get
Yeah.
married. That was a good song.
Everclear.
Everclear, Coldplay.
What are we
fucking
looking at? George Strait.
Pink
Pink.
shit.
Sugar.
Oh
Sugar
shit.
Ray.
Yeah, again,
Sugar.
that was kind of rolled over from the late 90s, yeah?
Yeah, those
Sugar
rolled
Ray.
over in the 90s. Okay.
I don't
Sugar Ray is
know.
probably in there.
Maybe
Sugar Ray
T-Pain
sounds
is
good.
probably-
Tony
T-Pain and
Braxton.
Akon,
Who?
maybe. T-Pain and Akon were like
Oh yeah.
big
T-Pain
Yeah,
and
but wait.
Akon, that was an
But
era.
T-Pain got his balls busted.
That was later 2000s, I thought.
Is it 2010-ish?
Yeah,
I
but
thought so.
It's
No, not-
2000,
might be.
2010.
not T-Pain and Akon were definitely in the early 2000s, between the
Was
2000s.
it?
For sure. Yeah,
I was,
and
I was in middle
Okay.
school.
It might
Yo,
have
that
rolled
shit was
over.
okay.
Yeah,
I-
that was a good
That
era.
was good stuff, you know? I like that. I mean, to a degree, you know?
That was a good era. Like
I didn't
feel
like
Mhm.
Boots with the Fur was on the radio every day. Apple
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm looking at like the top 200, and I'm not seeing like anything in here
Nothing
that's
great, right?
like blowing my mind.
a lot
No.
of
Right.
Yeah.
forgettable
Oh,
stuff.
but, okay.
Exhibit,
So
look, see Exhibit.
yeah, there's
Backstreet
Exhibit.
Boys.
So Nelly Furtado did a couple of songs that I'm a chick. I have a vagina. I liked her. Whatever. You know. I don't know. Nothing else I'm looking at here is like
What-
really
A lot
blowing
of
my mind.
one-hit wonders, you
Okay.
would say, right? Like one-hit
What-
wonders, kind of.
What
For Nelly,
what Nelly
No,
Furtado
just in that
song was it?
list.
Oh,
what's up?
no, I was
like in
saying what
that-
Nelly Furtado song was it?
It was like I'm like a bird. And she did a
song.
song with Timberland,
Promiscuous
right?
Girl.
What was that?
Oh, Justin
Miss-
Timberlake was hot, but he was roll over. But he started his solo
Yeah.
career around that time.
Right, he was rolling
Yeah,
from Instinct or whatever, but
Yo, you know what?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Justin's the shit.
I can appreciate Justin Timberlake now.
Oh, he's a brother.
yeah, dude,
right?
there's a lot of that
I
shit.
got a little bit of love for that dude
There's
just
shit-
because.
yeah, I didn't like back then, but now like it's nostalgic and it's like
Yeah,
kinda,
but when you're doing the shit like we were doing, he was doing like metal and I was like doing thrash metal. You're just like not gonna go like, oh, Justin
Oh, yeah.
Timberlake
Oh,
is
yeah.
good.
Cry me
You know,
a
you're just not gonna
river.
do it in that moment.
You ain't gonna go cry
Hell
me a
yeah.
river. Cry me a
Never.
river.
No, you're gonna be like, oh,
well,
let it is.
you're
Yeah,
at least not gonna
you're
admit.
never gonna do it.
You're at least
You're gonna be
not
like,
gonna
oh,
admit
that's a good song. You know, ever.
Was it around that time that Dimebag Darrell got murdered on stage?
Yeah, it was because it was
2004.
2004. Yeah.
Yeah, 2004.
Yeah.
2004? Damn.
Yeah, with Damage Plan. He was in Columbus,
really?
Ohio.
Ah,
That's
That
my
guy,
point,
Oh,
man.
that's
Fucking
probably the
terrible.
best of music right there, man.
bro, we
Yo,
need to
Pantera is my favorite.
Bro,
Our favorite.
Bro, we need to do a biggest
Oh, yeah.
asshole list. That guy's one of the biggest assholes.
Yeah, straight up.
but the guy
James
that like
That killed
murdered the dude.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Fucking
biggest asshole list. He goes.
Mark Henry Chapman's an asshole of the century. You know what I'm saying?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, asshole.
James Hetfield. James Hetfield.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Nah,
I have
he's
relatives who
not on
live
that.
right
He's
outside
not
of
on that magnitude. We're talking about guys like what guy signs an autograph and then shoots you later, like fucking John Lennon's killer.
the dickhead. That's
He's
who.
fucking dickhead, dude.
That's a guy who has
Yeah.
no couth whatsoever.
Who's the guy's name?
No
that
manners at all.
Then you shoot the motherfucker and then say Jesus made you did it. Do it, motherfucker.
He
I'm
always does. Jesus always does.
Jesus.
Man.
You talk
Shout
about
Shouts to Jesus.
like
dog.
John Lennon.
Yeah.
You talk about Jesus.
That guy is super rude.
Snap, snap.
Hey, who killed John Lennon? Do you guys know the name?
That's why I was saying Mark Henry Chapman.
Mark Henry Chapman. Okay, that's what I was asking.
That's the guy that shot John Lennon, and he has a picture with him before signing.
He got
his
the autograph.
before
Yeah.
he did
Okay.
You know what's funny? I was gonna say John Williams Booth, but I think he's the guy who killed Lincoln.
Now,
John
John
Williams.
Booth.
Glad I didn't just throw that out there.
No, you're
That's
talking about
Wilkes, man.
JFK or something.
Is that
Henry-
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know
I
he
think
killed somebody.
Booth something. Fuck, what do I know? I'm on the spot, dude.
It turned into drunk history real quick.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, it is, dude. That's funny.
So like another band I like from the early 2000s, The Strokes and Interpol were good bands.
Yeah, that's right.
They were definitely a good band. Good band.
I had a weird thing with the Strokes. I was just like, that was one of my shits where I was just like, I'm just not gonna like them. They're like trying to be punk.
I had to
They're
charge
trying to
my
be
computer real
I
fast,
just
guys.
went
I gotta
through a
plug
thing
Yeah,
at the
they're-
time where I was just like, I'm just not gonna like them.
They're trying to be Nirvana.
Yeah, I was like, I think I won't.
Yeah, but they're awesome now, right?
No, I like them now.
Yeah.
But like back at that time, I was just like, I was too cool for the Strokes.
I was almost too cool for it, but like I came around relatively quick. I was
Sort of a dumb thing.
something I like that. Yeah.
Oh shit!
whatever.
Hold on, we
What was that?
Hold up. So we got
My
somebody
computer
else.
was dying.
So,
Uh-oh.
dying. Okay, so check this out. I got another guest along with us as well. All right, so everybody, we got my buddy in the building. We got Joshua
There he
D in the
is.
house right here. You know,
Got the
what I'm
wrong
saying?
one up. There you go.
What?
You know what I mean? Looking
Yo,
like he's about to go hunting right now. He about to go.
Bruh, it's cold out here, man.
Yo,
He got
who's
the
the guy
raccoon
who-
hat on.
Oh, what's his name?
I got the Boone hat on, you know?
There you go.
That Pat Boone, baby.
He ain't definitely. He ain't from Florida.
Walking
No.
across the
It's
Rocky
cold out here.
Mountains.
You don't even know.
We don't wear that shit in Florida.
Bro, let me show you let me show you what I
You're prepared this time, bro. You were cold last time.
Yo, let me show you what I recorded on my street literally yesterday.
How many inches of snow, dog? I know it's a snow picture.
2 feet, bro. 2 feet. But
That's a
even
lot of
worse than
feet.
that, it rained and we had ice on top of it. And then the
Oh,
ice
no.
froze over in my street. I was on a call with my coworkers. I'm like I'm looking at the street right now. It's like glistening. It looks like a skating rink. And I'm like, you could probably skate on this. And I go I go outside to check my mail, and dead ass. I don't know if you can see it. There's this chick.
Someone skating?
Skating and busting her ass.
Oh, they busted their ass
Yesterday.
skating
Yes.
They-
Ice skating in the middle of the street.
in the street. Yeah, like
Yo,
this
that's
is-
where are
ain't
you
no-
at? Where you at?
I'm in Portland.
Oh, dude, I was out there last year. Okay, I was in Colorado Springs, Colorado, when I went out to Portland and fucking did the Oregon
Trail?
the coastline for 8 days. No, I just did the trail. I went down the coastline. You know,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but it was dope. Yeah, I went down to the
During the
redwoods
summer
and
is the
shit,
time
but
to
that
do
shit was
that,
dope.
though.
So y'all went on the Oregon Trail. Nobody got cholera.
Just
Yeah, you might
dysentery.
You might get dysentery.
I'll show you what's
There,
up
bro.
right now. Hold on, give me a
I used to be getting mad. I'll take the
He's in
floppy
Oregon.
disk out that motherfucker. I'll be so mad. I'll be like, no, bitch. I didn't. I'm like, fuck this. I take the floppy
Yeah, I don't
disk
know if
right
y'all
out
can
that
see
shit.
that.
Yo, but
That's how we doing it right now.
what?
Doing
So
what,
that's
bro?
the ice right
Yeah,
there.
go out there.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's
Yo,
put
it's
on the
fucking hot here in Florida, bro. You should pull up the temperatures we're dealing with. God damn.
It's all ice, man.
Damn.
Yeah, it looked cold out there.
Yeah.
Yo,
Man.
it's sleeveless temperatures down here.
So just
It's wild.
to not digress. So Josh, what we were in the middle of talking about, we were talking about some of the music that might have been from the 2000s era that might have been overrated. I want to close this thing out, but let's get your take on it.
That was overrated.
That might have been underrated from the 2000s era. From
Okay.
2000 to 2010, they might have, that was like, you know, because we probably all hated on the music at the time, and then we look back at it like, it was not too bad. Like, you know, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. Bro, I was the worst. I was a music snob during that time. Like during 2000.
So they just said.
To 2000. I would say even up to 2015. I was like a music snob. You couldn't tell me nothing about music. Like I was hating on all them cats, and I'll be listening to them now and be like, "Damn,
Oh, it's a little bit good,
That's my
right?
childhood
Okay.
right
That's what they
there.
just said.
Okay,
So,
so
like, this is ridiculous.
one thing I could definitely say that I know you like from that time, you were definitely a Kanye guy. You're like Kanye's little baby.
yeah,
You're like Kanye's little brother.
A backpacker. Like I was like a music snob. Like my Kanye.
That's true. Kanye
Little
was.
brother.
Yeah.
I listened to Evidence.
It's like, fuck all y'all, little brother.
underground cats.
Fuck all y'all. If it ain't little brother or
This is like
Kanye,
I was
If it ain't
new.
little
Bro, you
brother
couldn't
or
tell me
Kanye,
nothing during that time. I remember having fights about like.
Literally just said everything I just said.
Fights on talking about how trash like Daddy Yankee was and like
Come
now,
on, bro.
now Daddy Yankee's a legend though. Daddy Yankee's a legend. Him and
Right?
He was a
Che go
legend back
Calderon.
then.
Yeah,
He's a
but I'm
different
saying like
legend.
looking back at it now, you're
I
like,
used
damn,
to
the
say,
whole
I used
Looney
to say
Tunes thing was a
that shit
legend.
was trash unless it had like a message. But then I listen to it like now I'm like, them shits go hard. Like you can't like what's in the I hate anything by Soulja Boy. But now I listen
Oh,
to like
facts.
Soulja Boy. Now I'm like, yo, this dude made hits. Like, you know how hard it is to make something catchy that everybody loves? Like, he started waves. Like,
Yeah, that's what we were
Soulja
just
Boy
saying.
is
You
a
know what the
get out
goat.
worst
my
part about
bed,
it
turn my
is that
swag
they wrote those songs when they were like
Yo,
20,
that shit goes
and now you're
hard.
40 and you're listening to them and you're like, God damn
What am I
it.
doing?
You're doing the Soldier Boy
Like,
and
you
shit at
have to
weddings.
be this age and you're going like, oh
Gucci
no,
Man.
that
Gucci.
shit
I
made
used
a
to
lot of sense
hate
back then.
on
I used to
Gucci.
hate on Gucci Man too, bro.
I used to hate on Gucci, but listening to Gucci now, I'm like, okay, I see it. That the little ABC elementary flow. I get it. I get
OJ
it
the
now.
Juice Man,
I
Craftmatic,
get it now.
Fatmatic, flipping like it's Craftmatic.
It's the melody, it's the bounce. It's the bounce.
Yo,
know
you
what
get
I mean?
that
Like,
you get
that's
that
what it is.
producer state of mind where you're like, if I was a producer, I'd sign this. Like, you
Yeah.
understand, right?
Yeah,
Like, even
man.
if it's not your thing, you're like,
that's
oh,
the
I
mind
get
I
that this is
had.
a hit, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what a lot of the older guys are doing. They pick up people like DJ Drama picked up Little Uzi, you know, because Little
You're
Uzi
right.
was doing that newer kind of thing where he was doing,
Yep.
and he picked them up.
No, I
DJ,
think
you know,
Lil Uzi was easy to catch though, because he sounds like Fall Out Boy in hip hop. You know,
Yeah.
you put a hip hop beat on Fall Out Boy, that's what you got. And you got
Yeah,
Lil
with
Uzi.
his Merlin Manson shirt.
That's an easy recipe to get.
yeah, I'm like, I am so fucking depressed.
Yeah. 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 It's so fucking bad.
It's like damn, like when you catch it, when you peep it, you're like, damn, why didn't I think of that shit? Like,
I think Lil
that's
Uzi
such
was
an
an easy
wave.
one though, for sure.
All right, so I'm gonna close this thing out. There's a lot more we could talk about. We're definitely bringing this situation back, but we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to our next subject, and our next subject is Florida shit.
Florida shit.
Florida shit.
That's what I like to hear.
Yo, GTA 6.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yo, that's in Florida, right?
It's
They
in
got
Florida.
Naples and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
GTA 6.
That's all
Yeah.
Florida, man.
You know
That ain't
shit
just in
that bugged me out
Florida.
though? They don't got Jacksonville. They don't got Tallahassee. They don't got Daytona Beach.
Yeah,
All
but,
that
but they
shit
got
got-
us.
who goes there
But they got-
anyway? Who goes
Yeah,
there anyway, bro?
Yeah, they got Orlando and they got
Oh, no.
Miami and all that, right? I think, but I don't know. They got that shit from real viral videos. They got like their own TikTok and
But they don't got Fort
EPA6.
Myers neither. They got Naples. That shit is wild because usually it's
They
Yeah,
got
people
Naples,
like
huh?
Fort Myers. They catch Fort Myers like, but they don't call out Naples.
Mm.
You know why?
Right.
Because we got
Fuck me up.
all the drugs and
Oh,
things.
and the
Naples.
Everglades too. Got the drugs in the
Naples,
Everglades.
home of the richest
We got
crackheads in the world.
drugs.
It's a weird little vibe we got
Pills.
down in South Florida, man, and they caught it
Millionaire
Yeah, it
in,
looks
junkies.
good,
the
right?
trailer.
Yeah, it looks good.
Millionaire
I can't wait to play
junkies.
that bitch.
I
They're
know.
like alligators in your house, redneck bitches, dumb
Yeah.
motherfuckers out on the street,
The girl with the hammer.
stupid shit happening everywhere.
Well,
Here we are.
yeah, the dude in the Speedo fucking mowing his yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope they get. Yo, they need.
Oh,
It's gonna be legendary.
They need to make the bath salt guy for that shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
He needs
Yes,
just to
they
be a
do.
random character. He just comes out of nowhere.
I wouldn't be
How would they
surprised.
even
do
I wouldn't
that?
be surprised
He's
if they
just
did
like,
that. No, I
You
can
know
They
imagine
need
Rockstar
to-
doing something like that.
They need to
That's
put
why
the
I
Burger
like
King man that walks down Golden Gate Parkway all the time.
Oh
It's
yeah, the
crown.
king at Golden Gate.
oh man.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah,
that dude,
need
man.
that.
I just saw that dude the other day when I was like driving down the fucking Salt Alley,
Yeah, man.
and that guy was like,
He's so classy.
Last I heard, somebody made him a YouTube page so he can have his own little YouTube page. So
"No shit."
apparently he has a YouTube or social media somebody either made or something. So he's out there.
That's cool.
Yo, have you
know
guys
what?
saw the
All
dude?
that crazy
that-
Florida shit is why I tell people out here I'm a refugee of Florida.
A refugee. Yeah, have you guys saw the dude that wears that black leather and he has like fucking titties and
Oh,
he walks around in like Walmart and
he's
shit.
like wearing
In a
leather.
gimp outfit. It's a gimp.
Yeah, you've seen that dude, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh, there
got
he is.
Yeah. Yo, I got he's got an IG and he's like a doctor or some shit. Or a surgeon.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is. Yo, he got kicked out of a couple stores I heard recently. Like her daughter actually works at Culver's, and apparently he can't come in there anymore. But it had like suction.
He's in there for the Culver.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean I can't
Culver's?
get a mixer? What do you mean I can't
Yeah,
get a
he can't get
mixer with Oreo?
You can't get that butter burger, boy.
That Butterburger, dog.
He got some lathered up titties though.
You got him.
Bro, you know he's sweaty under that. You know he's sweaty under that.
Right?
Sweaty ass titties, dog.
Sweaty, looking like
Right, dude?
Darth Vader.
Stay
God
Darth
damn.
Vader without the mask.
In the South Florida heat.
wide 90 degrees,
He's a sick.
titty dripping weather,
Oh, that's good stuff.
dripping titty.
That dude is
Yeah, I
wild,
don't. I don't miss it, yo.
I don't miss it.
Oh,
All of a sudden,
okay.
you don't
Yeah,
miss
But-
it.
right, bro.
That
Yeah,
guy
you
don't
a refuge.
Right.
is an attorney.
As y'all talking, I'm thinking about all the shit. I
Yeah,
don't
dude.
miss.
Yo, he's a straight up lawyer.
He's
That
a
guy.
lawyer. That guy is a lawyer.
Bro,
I don't miss mosquitoes.
you
Okay.
lying. When you
Okay,
shoveling
so-
snow off your
I
car,
don't miss fucking lizards crawling up all
Okay.
over shit.
So I'm glad you said that, Josh. I'm glad-
They're
I'm glad-
dinosaurs.
I don't miss snakes
Okay.
and alligators and shit. I don't miss fucking bears.
Yo,
in
you
my
really
backyard.
on that mountain
Hey,
man
hey,
shit right
Bro,
now,
but you
boy.
know what you really don't miss though.
You a real mountain man.
Where's
So-
that dude at?
So
He's
check
in
this
the
out,
Portland,
guys.
Oregon.
So check
Where
this
you're
out,
gone,
guys.
he told us about it.
So
It's snow
Okay.
outside. He just showed us like feet of snow.
So guys, you know, I know you miss all these things, Josh, but I know you don't miss this fucking shit right here. Which brings me to my next subject. Number 3, Florida shit. A Serato Pagana Day.
I was gonna say, I hope he reads this.
What?
Because
I
I
know
didn't even
him.
smell that.
A Serato
know.
Pagana Day.
I
So
don't even know what
guys,
we're talking about.
I don't know.
so guys,
Who shot Pac in the day?
Wait,
What?
what?
so
Is
guys,
that, hey, is that Creole?
We already know.
What?
We already talked about Diddy.
Yo, chill.
so let me break it down for you guys. Let me break it down for you guys. We have what we call in Florida the Serato Pagana Day, or as Floridians call them,
Serato.
Serato Pagana
Go
Day.
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like a fancy cheese.
You can't see him, bro.
This
Take
is
a
my.
guess what
We
they're
can't see
called.
him. We can't see him. So for those
No
of you out
seams.
there, yes,
No
there you go.
seams.
Ding, ding,
I
ding.
don't miss that shit.
You don't miss it, right? I told you you're talking about Florida. This is what you really don't like for Florida. So everybody,
Those would tear your ass up on the beach.
they will fuck
Yeah, if you're not from
up.
Florida, bro, you're gonna learn.
So
They
guys,
fuck
listen.
you up.
No, if
All
you're
right.
not from South
Yeah,
Florida,
they're-
I grew up in Orlando.
So
I never heard of a no
There you
seam
go.
until I came
down
to
here, and guys, let me explain this to the audience. Let me explain this to the audience, please, because for y'all out there, bro, these creatures are called the Ceratopagonidae, but for those of us, we call them the no-see-ums. When I say these things are from Satan, these
Yeah.
things are from Satan. He
And they're
made
from
that
St.
motherfucker. I got
They
bit by
fire his
one of
nipples.
what? Bro, literally, I got bit by one of these shits. I was scratching that same welt for 2 weeks straight.
I'd rather get bit by a fire ant.
Me
I'd rather
too.
get bit by
Yeah, definitely.
a
They
mosquito.
swarm your goddamn face though.
I will take a
They be
mosquito.
swarming your face. You just be riding your bike, minding
Yeah.
your business.
Yeah, there's like a swarm of them.
Yo, when I had a motorcycle,
Ridiculous.
one time I was riding down a Mockley, and a wasp flew up my pants, my shorts, and stung all the inside, like right up by my crotch and my inner thigh.
No.
And it didn't die, because once they
don't die.
they stung,
Nah,
and
they
get the stinger
re-sting.
stuck in you, they supposed to die.
Yeah, they just
But
keep
No,
going.
that's
it
bees.
just kept stinging
That's
me.
Yeah,
I
that's
wasn't
bees,
dying.
bro.
That's
That
what he's
shit was
saying.
so
The wasp
painful.
keeps stinging.
That shit was so painful, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna get
If it keeps giving, boy, that wasp.
bro.
Man.
That
That
wasp,
shit
man.
hurts.
That's one of them creatures. He's
On your
like this.
gooch, bro. That's a wasp
like-
kissed
On
you in
the
the
gooch,
gooch.
bro.
Yo, he's like,
Yes, bro.
yo, that wasp be like, yo, I may not make no
Hey.
pollen, but I will fuck you up.
Hey, that wasp sexually
Wasp done kissed him in the
assaulted you
gooch.
that day, my boy.
Bro, he survived me pulling him out my box. He was stuck in my boxers. I pulled the shit out, and I thought it was gonna be dead. Like, just dropped. It said it dropped like 2 feet and it flew away.
He's still. Damn
Hey,
it, dude.
that wasp got to be stopped.
You gotta be stopped.
He out here sexually
It
harassing
does.
motorcycle
It
riders.
does.
Bitch trying to fight you like
Bruh,
you got the Napoleon complex.
That shit
Yeah.
happened, and then
Sorry, bitch, I'm gonna
brown
come back. Fuck you up.
recluse
Sorry.
crawled out of the fairings
Out of
while I was
hell.
on 75.
They crawled out of hell.
Bro, I had got on from a Mockley to 75. I had got up to about 80 miles an hour,
Sheesh.
and a brown fucking recluse crawled out of my fairings onto my hand, onto my throttle hand. on 75.
Hey, they show it to me?
Nah, I sold the bike after that, man.
Bro, I've lived
He
in
sold the
Florida
bike.
for 32 years,
Just
and
in
ain't no
case.
shit like that ever
Just
happened to
in
me
case.
in my life.
Bruh,
Can't be
people
too
tell me all
careful,
kinds
bro.
of crazy shit that would happen to you on bikes. Like, yo, don't get a bike. It's Florida. Old people out here, they're crazy. It's not how you drive, it's how they drive. All that type of shit. The reason why I sold my bike wasn't because of the people
It was
on the
the
road.
bugs.
It was because of fucking Florida wildlife. The fucking wasp, the brown recluse, a frog. I don't know what.
The alligators. The frog. The frogs.
I was riding a bike. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I was just like,
No,
okay.
frogs
Yo,
are scary.
And then from Livingston, and I almost got
Frogs
taken out
bother
by
me,
one of the, you know how big the palm trees are on Livingston? One of the palm fronds came down right as I switched into the middle lane on Livingston. That shit almost took me out too. I was like, nope, this is it.
Oh man,
Florida's
you like
trying to
final,
get you, bro.
yeah, you like Final
It was like also
Destination
Final
on that bike.
Destination shit.
All right, final destination on that bike.
You
That's
wild.
why I had to get rid of it, man. I had to get rid of that shit.
You got rid of Florida, is what you got rid of.
Yeah, right. The whole other
Yes,
side of the country, damn. Portland.
I don't want it. Take
He
the
left
whole
for good.
Is that the Florida shit segment, bro? The no seams?
Are we
bro.
good?
I'll tell
Did
you
you see
what,
that
bro.
coming?
There ain't nothing worse than when you go take a new date to the beach because you guys want to see the moon and
Thank
Make
you.
love like turtles, and then these bugs start getting at you on the beach, bro. You know,
Dog, has he ever got bitten? Have you ever got bitten in
Real
the ass by
problem.
one of those, bro?
Not
That shit
me,
bite-
bro. I don't hang out with bugs.
Dog,
That's
these
a
bitches
no-go.
will bite you in the motherfucking ass.
Hey,
Bro.
you know what? I gotta thank the Lord for that one. You bring up a great point. Like my first date with my wife was at a beach
Oh
in
shit!
Naples, and we didn't have no CMs or mosquitoes that night.
Wow. You see how the
so-
Lord works?
Yeah, exactly.
You
So
see how the
I never
Lord
thought about
works?
that. I never thought about that.
God
You see
Now
did.
I'm
how the
like,
Lord
God
works?
God
as
did.
What the
soon as I
fuck?
go
God
to this shit,
did.
I'm running downstairs like, yo.
It was meant to
Yo,
be.
There
we
he
saw
is. The no
shooting
see him.
stars and we didn't get bit by no CMs.
Well, you don't really see him, so I
Wow.
see him.
You don't have no CMs in Oregon, do you?
Ta-da.
Now you see it? Now you don't.
Or mosquitoes.
Hey,
Now you don't.
But y'all got moose. And moose are terrifying.
We got what? We got what?
Moose?
No, we don't got moose.
You don't got wolves?
Wolves?
I ain't
No,
wolves?
we don't
No,
got
hell no.
no.
Yo,
I
y'all
ain't gonna
don't got
lie.
We just got
foxes?
raccoons and
I ain't
He's
gonna
like,
lie.
I get the
raccoons
wolves.
and coyotes.
Wait, what
Y'all
was
don't
that?
got nothing that kills you?
Yeah,
Nah, we just
meth.
got raccoons and coyotes. Yeah, bums.
Portland is fucking.
We got cops and bums.
Bunch
Why?
of weed heads.
Fentanyl.
Bunch of weed heads out there.
Yo, they got the wild fentanyl out there in Portland. They'll get you every time, bro.
Yo, we got cops.
Bro,
We got cops.
Drugs and
bums.
loose laws, baby.
could you clear
That's
this
about
up? Is it Portland that all the drugs are legal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
nice.
wild out there, bro. It's wild out there.
They're like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yo, you might be until you go there. It's like a
No,
fucking
that's just fucked up though.
Lock
till
your
you go
That's
to
doors.
till you go
Okay,
to
guys,
yeah.
That's just
let's
fucked
save
up,
our
though.
pennies and put up and make a methadone clinic. We'll make a lot of money out there with that motherfucker.
No, they decriminalize this shit though.
Mhm.
But like in downtown Portland, like nobody like opens up their bathrooms. Like all this shit's like employee only. So
Yeah.
you walk
Yeah.
in Portland and then on the corners like you got like fucking diarrhea on fucking every corner because of
That's real.
Right. Yo.
like these fentanyl heads coming off of like the opiates and shit and like fucking
You
shit, they pants
don't want to
all
let me
over
in,
fucking
huh?
town.
Yo, he's not joking, bro.
Fuck you,
Yo,
then.
It's just
when I was
That's
there, bro,
funny.
there was literally diarrhea squirted on the walls. Like
No.
literally, I was there on the building out of someone's ass. Like diarrhea was dried up, but
that's what
squirted
I'm
out
talking
someone's ass.
about.
Yeah, in Portland, I was there.
That's
I
what
know
I'm talking
exactly what you're talking
How
about.
do you have that much precision, you know?
What are the chances?
It's lack
I
of
was
precision.
I was literally
No,
just thinking
there
about
was no
that.
bullseye. It was just a random shit.
What is
It's
this
lack of
here?
precision.
What
What
is
are
this
the
right
chances?
where you're supposed to
What-
do that?
It's
Well, all the
it's
bathrooms are
explosive.
closed, so
Yo, this must
That's-
really go down out there
Explosive.
because both
It
of y'all
does.
had
How good are we at that?
y'all both
So
had
we
to do
can
with
do words
projectile
and
shit.
shit.
wow, dude.
Yo, this shit's fucking
Magic, dude.
infuriating though because I be walking into my mom. My mom
Shaker,
moved out
baby.
here. She sold her house in Naples, and she moved out here, and she got an apartment like in a high rise downtown. It's like $3,000 a month, like for her little
Sheesh.
fucking tiny ass apartment until she finds a house out here. But I be walking in the building, and this shit smells like burnt, like people smoking fentanyl in the fucking
Yeah,
building and shit.
yeah.
It's just wild, bro.
That's a good time.
That's the Oregon Trail, bro.
All right,
Like,
so I have a question.
Nah,
for-
fentanyl
Oh
smells
my
like
God.
shit.
Yes. Nobody
you had to
acquired
die. You had to
dysentery.
die
No,
to
that's
get
a
there.
dysentery.
You had
All
to
that
die
shit
to
spray.
get there.
Burnt-
Not everybody
burnt
made it
fentanyl
over
smells
there.
like shit. It
Let
smells
them do
worse
their
than
drugs.
crack.
I
It
got
smells horrible.
I got a question for everybody. You got two choices. You either going to Portland or you're going to Diddy's party. Where you going?
Oh yeah, right.
Portland.
Portland for sure, but
I'm going to Portland, dog. What if the party was in Portland?
Yo, I'm
Yeah.
a homebody, bro. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't-
Diddy's
I don't
party's
know
in
about
Portland.
They probably both oddly smell like
this. Yo,
shit.
I still love it out here. I still
Yeah.
choose here.
Yeah, they
over,
both smell like shit.
Diddy's party.
Florida, hands down.
That's what's up.
I still choose here over
Diddy's
Florida,
party
hands
smells
down,
like
every day.
shit.
A lot of man love, you know what I mean?
I'm saying.
So, Josh, they don't have mooses
Diddy's
over
party
there,
smells like Portland.
right?
They got just as many
Diddy's
drugs.
Yo,
They got just
Diddy's
as many
party.
drugs.
That's probably an actual fact. Diddy's party actually did smell like Portland. That's probably some
Accurate.
actual substantial evidence right there. Because
Street walls, too.
somebody's shitter was being
Street
toyed
walls.
with. Somebody's shitter was being toyed with.
Like the streets of Portland. Oh, this is going off rails, guys.
We're not even at Florida anymore.
Yeah, we're like, whoa. Florida and Portland are definitely competing on the fucked up scale.
No, they ain't
No.
competing, bro.
Because you
Keep
go to
the fuckery.
Miami or Orlando, and we don't got shit
Yo,
on the walls, bro.
All day. I'm still taking.
Yeah, that's
y'all
true.
Still got fentanyl on Florida too.
Projectile
Y'all
shit
still
on the
got
wall.
fentanyl on Florida too, but I ain't fucking with.
Yeah, our fentanyl heads don't shit on the walls though. Our finny heads don't shit on the wall.
You're on one, dude.
Because they can afford it.
Our
We clean
fentanyl
the
heads clean
shit.
up after themselves.
We clean the shit off before it's a problem.
Our fentanyl heads can go to Circle K.
Pressure wash that bitch.
You know what? When I
No, they
lived,
actually,
when I lived in
they actually have
Chicago,
open bathrooms. That's why
We got the
because in Florida,
hurricanes to
they
wash
have
the shit
bathrooms
away, bro.
everywhere.
Every once in a couple of months.
Yeah,
bro, when I lived in Chicago, they would. I hated that
God,
they would
dude.
shut down the bathrooms because of the homeless issues. And you know what saved me?
Exactly.
McDonald's, bro. All the McDonald's bathrooms were open, bro. I was
Bro,
like,
even
McDonald's is
McDonald's?
for the
No,
people,
McDonald's
bro.
have a code. They have a
My
code.
fucking ice cream machine was still
I
broken.
must
though.
fit the code because they would let me in.
They
What's
give you
the
the code
code?
at the. You have to buy something, and then they give you the code for guy
Oh,
and
for the
girl
bathroom?
bathroom.
Here too. They got
Yeah.
that in Portland too. You got it everywhere. Every fucking place.
That's
Yeah, man.
inconvenient when you got a shit.
You have to get the code for it.
I know all about that shit.
Wow.
All
That's
right,
crazy.
so everybody, I'm gonna take a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna come back with number 4. All right, guys.
Yee!
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear
Hey,
that.
crazy in here.
It ain't
Come
over.
on now.
It ain't over to the British guy talk. So
Woo!
here we go.
Over to the British
I
guy
gotta take
job.
Some loot appreciate.
Are you ready to express yourself in style? Introducing the Loot Apparel and Music, the ultimate fusion of hip-hop and rock and roll cultures from around the world. Step into our world and discover a collection that speaks volumes, celebrating the music and fashion that moves us all. Whether you're a trendsetter or a rebel, the Loot has got you covered. From bold graphic tees and dress shirts to sleek women's wear, we've got the perfect attire to amplify your individuality. Because at the Loot, we believe in embracing the power of music. We unite the rhythms of hip-hop and rock, transcending borders and inspiring a global community of passionate souls. And here's the best part. Join our email list today and receive an exclusive 20% off your purchase, allowing you to rock the beat of your own drum without breaking the bank. So don't wait any longer. Dive into the Loot's extraordinary collection and unlock the harmonious blend of hip-hop and rock in your wardrobe. No matter what country around the world you're from, we've got you covered. The Loot Apparel and Music, where fashion meets the rhythm of your soul. Join us today and march to the beat of your own drum.
Fuck yeah, dude. That commercial's awesome, man.
Sex offender.
You're quite the
Weeks
Gene
ago,
Simmons
court
of,
documents pertaining to
apparel.
a sex trafficking case were unsealed by a New York court. The Epstein
Hey,
list
what
and several related online searches about the financier are now trending. Let's delve into the popular ones.
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
Yeah,
The court papers
Well,
were
I
filed
got a
by
few
alleged
things for it,
victim of
but-
Epstein's sex
Babe?
trafficking ring, Virginia Giuffre, a part of a 2015 defamation lawsuit against Epstein's co-conspirator and ex-girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell, who is currently serving a 20-year prison sentence. It contained evidence and testimonies by witnesses and some of Epstein's underage victims, including high school students who were paid $200 each for a seemingly unending series of illicit massages. However, these documents were misrepresented on social media as some kind of little black book, a list of Epstein's co-conspirators and clients linked to his involvement in the trafficking of minors. While the document is not actually a client list and most of those mentioned in it are not facing accusations of misconduct, there are references to Jean-Luc Brunel, a French modeling agent and Epstein's close associate, who died by suicide awaiting trial for rape and sexual assault of a minor.
Oh,
The list
Lord.
mentions around 150 people, including politicians, celebrities, friends, business associates, and alleged victims. Some notable names include British royalty, Prince Andrew, and former US President Donald Trump and Bill Clinton. There are no allegations of wrongdoings by Trump and Clinton in the document. However, one of the victims alleges Prince Andrew groped her, a claim he denies. In addition to these figures, celebrities like Michael Jackson, Cameron Diaz, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Stephen Hawking also feature on the list. Epstein was accused of managing a vast network of underage girls for sex and was charged with sex trafficking and conspiracy in July 2019. But that was not the first time he faced a sexual misconduct charge. In 2008, he was convicted of soliciting prostitution from a minor and was registered as a sex offender. Epstein owned 2 private islands in the US Virgin Islands. His residence in Little St. James is where he hosted his associate and celebrities, known to locals as Pedophile Island. This is where prosecutors allege he lured and recruited girls as young as 12, describing it as the perfect hideaway for his sex parties. In May 2023, the island was sold for $60 million, less than half of the asking price.
Who would buy it, though?
Epstein took his own life in prison in New York on August 10, 2019, while awaiting trial for sex trafficking charges. He was 66 years old at the time. Questions linger about how the incident happened, especially as he attempted suicide just days earlier.
Y'all heard Wayne's? What Marlon Wayne's was on the flight, one of the flight logs.
Oh, word. Really? So
Yeah,
what's this? So
yeah. So Cat Williams was right about that.
so guys, pretty much, they kind of gave you a little breakdown. They didn't give you the whole list or anything, which is kind of like the elusive thing to find. But some of the names on there, it's kind of crazy seeing those names on there. But you said Marlon Wayans supposedly. You said?
Yeah, Marlon Wayne's was on one of the flight logs for Epstein
Everybody's
Island.
on that goddamn list. Everybody's on the goddamn list.
Oh, fucking Hollywood. Yo, who? Wait, why don't they list? Why don't they give up the whole list? Are they just saying like that? Not everyone's been there,
No,
and something to do with
damn.
that or
Let me
something?
take that back. Hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta take that back. That wasn't Marlon Wayne's. That was Chris Tucker. That was on the
Oh,
list.
yeah.
Cat Williams said was on the flight list, and that was correct. Chris Tucker had gone to Epstein Island.
Mm. See, now my thing is this. Now, if you went there the first time because you're like, hey, Hollywood, yeah,
You didn't know.
you didn't know. But if you're like been there 7 times, then I'm looking at you crazy, man.
Yeah,
By then, you knew what was going down. You know the
yeah.
process. You knew that it was something. You knew that you were not supposed to have your phone
I
there.
don't know. I
You know
think
what I'm
even the
saying?
first
Because they know
time.
that they're not supposed to have their phones out in those places.
I don't know, bro. Even the first time you get invited to an island, you gonna call up your homies and be like, "Yo, you heard about this dude Epstein? You know anything about? I just got invited out to the
Hold up,
to his island."
hold up.
Yeah,
Correction.
but everybody knew Epstein.
Hold up,
Sorry.
hold up.
Go ahead.
We'll do that now.
Yeah,
Now,
now, right.
if somebody
Yeah.
calls me, so like, hey, go to island, I'm like, I don't know about islands nowadays, bro. You know what I'm saying? What kind of island is it? Whose island is it?
Is
You
it
know?
a child molesting island?
Yeah,
The
you feel
Super
me?
Fun Island.
You said like we were thinking about that. Like somebody said island back in there, like, bitch, I'm going to the islands. Let's go.
Yeah, that's how I look at it, man.
You
Like,
feel me?
how
Like,
is
let's go.
there? Almost refuse to believe that. Like, wait, everybody was fucking kids and shit. Like, that's so whack. Like, that's not like. Wait, that makes it seem like it's like mainstream normal. Like, that's normal. Like, that's not normal. Like, that's nowhere near like fucking.
Having a fucking island isn't normal.
Owning an
It's not
island,
normal
Yeah,
shit.
and if you got nothing but
That's a
young
good point.
girls there,
You
just
got
gonna take it
bitches
like whatever.
everywhere that are fine
You're
as
gonna
fuck.
take it like whatever the environment is.
right?
You
Shit,
gonna
bro.
take that's
Yeah,
normal for the
because
environment because you you never been to a private island before. You know what I mean? He probably the only other private island he's been to is that dude that Virgin Mobile dude that owns an
Yeah,
island.
exactly.
Yeah, but who's gonna expect that you're going to a private island means you're gonna fuck kids? That's not the same thing to me.
It doesn't
If I'm
mean
going to a
that.
private island, it has nothing to do with some whack ass fuck kids thing. Like it has to
That's
do with
true.
I'm going to an island to ride jet skis and fucking
Do all that, exactly.
Like do all that island shit.
Cool shit.
Like has nothing to do with kids.
Exactly.
So
no, of
like
course
if I was invited to an island,
I'm gonna go do cool shit on a private island.
But
Yeah, like,
if you fucking
I
but
know.
nowadays if you rich and you get fucking invited to like Thailand or Bangkok some shit, you know you going there for some like sexploitation type shit.
I
I
mean,
don't know,
Like
dude.
when
rich
does that
people-
become an okay? How is that part of the initiation? Like when is
I don't
that
know
okay?
about initiation,
Okay, so
but
I
hold
thought
up, hold
most
up.
people hate that. I thought
Hold up.
99.9999% of people are like
So
not cool with that.
So check this out. Check this out to kind of give you an idea. For one of the things about Epstein as well is that they found him to be an intelligence agent. So part of what he was doing was gathering intelligence and blackmailing people. So putting people that would not necessarily be in a compromising situation in a compromising situation. Like
He put them in the situations on purpose.
Yeah, like Stephen Hawkins. What the fuck can Stephen Hawkins do? You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker.
The way I see it,
you know what I mean? No, dog.
the point I'm trying to make is like nowadays people associate going to like Thailand and like those places as like sexploitation trips. Like that's where you go to.
Yeah.
They've earned
like
those,
going to the red light district.
They've earned those
like
reputations for sure.
But did anybody feel that way before that shit was exploited in the media?
Yeah, did anybody feel that way before?
Did you guys be like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Epstein," and nobody even heard of that shit before that?
But they may have known though. We didn't know who Epstein was, but they all know who Epstein was.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of those people did, and a lot of those people are coming out now because they want to save face. But a lot of them were too scared to come forward.
Yeah, but he wasn't a professional child molester. He was a fucking like multi-billionaire fucking head of corporation CEO of fucking et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I got
somebody you want to have your picture with.
As a chick,
go there.
I got mixed feelings about this one, man.
Being on, and that's the thing about it. A lot of these people went on this island because being associated with him was a prestigious thing at the time.
Prestige.
Now everybody wants to double back around now that they find out who he is, or they found out probably before all this blew open and still was kind of like
or their little sexual exploitations went a little too far and they don't want to be associated with that shit anymore.
Right.
You know, because
Like,
it can be an
I
instant.
feel like they knew that was like the low key spot for that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we know that there's a red light district. The public knows that there's that. That's where you go to when you want to do
I don't know what you're talking about.
The red light district.
Like Thailand, like they know that like Thailand and Bangkok is like the spot now for that type of shit too.
I know. Right.
So like,
but
in their inner circles, like that was the safe space for rich people to go and
do
have
all that stuff.
Yeah, but we say that in retrospect. How do you know that if we weren't there? If we
don't know.
there?
I'm making an assumption.
I'm not claiming you did. I'm just saying it. No, I'm not claiming you did. I'm just saying it like as devil's advocate because I almost refuse to believe that there's that many people that think it's okay. Like if they did burn them, that's a stake. I don't give a shit. But how was that like such an accepted thing of Hollywood? And it wasn't like, you know.
And here's the thing that he didn't want me to say at all, but I'm going to say it. What a bitch he had that she said nothing. No thing.
Who?
I'm sorry, but every dude, he's a bitch.
That girl that was recruiting for
him.
This
bitch.
Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell.
She was the reason why or whatever her fucking stupid name is. She legit said not a word.
Because she
was involved.
But
bro, she's a devil, dude. That's why.
Give me. Let me explain to you guys real quick. Can I give me about like 2 minutes to break this down real quick? So when it comes down to it, right? Ghislaine Maxwell was the person that made it so effective. She was the honeypot. She was the one that made the girls feel comfortable to come in as he
Yeah.
was doing the things he was doing. So a lot of these girls were confiding in a person like Ghislaine Maxwell, feeling like it was safe, and she was luring them in at the time. Now, the thing about reason why all these people were in this island, the whole concept of Epstein's island is to coerce the rich and famous people to be caught in certain things. I hope you realize everything that these people have been recorded, because that's what he does. He has secret cameras in the room to record
She
these
lured
famous
them
people.
in.
Right. So he would have the because Jesse was mentioning the factor of why would these people do it? Most of these people were coerced to come to that island, put in the compromising situation, recorded, and it's like, haha, we got you now, because that was what Epstein's job was.
Right.
He was an intelligence gatherer. That's what he was doing. He was gathering intelligence on these people. So it was
To
like,
blackmail them?
yes, that's exactly what his
Yeah.
job was.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
exactly what his job was.
That's more believable to me.
That's what his
That's
job was.
more believable.
That's what his job was to gather all this dirt on these
Oh.
people. If not dirt, make dirt on them, so they would be in a compromising position. So he could be like, I own you. You do what I say. You want your contract. You don't want to be exposed for this. You don't want to be do that. You're gonna have to do this. And it wasn't just the
Right.
whole pedophile ring thing. It was also the same shit that Diddy was doing, the homosexual acts and all that.
Right.
They were doing all that stuff on his island to coerce people and blackmail them. And a lot of the people that might have spoke out, you realize they got something out about them. A lot of the people that might have said something about the island. So I was just trying to give you the context of Epstein's Island because there was a lot of people involved. Now, whether these people's heart were really in it or not is up to them, or whether that's their sick thing. But there was a lot of people that were there and coerced to go to that island.
And she did it, right? She's the one. She
Oh,
like
she had a
managed all the
submarine.
chicks. She went like,
She
"Hey,
had,
everything's
bro,
gonna be fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's good. He's a good guy. Whatever. Come on."
bro. Not only did she manage all the chicks, she had a submarine license to transport them underwater. She literally,
Yeah,
she literally
Word?
had.
I actually didn't
She
know that.
literally, yeah. If you
That's
watch,
fly.
Oh.
go on
That's
Netflix.
fly.
They had the Epstein one and they got the Ghislaine Maxwell. She literally had a submarine and had a submarine license. That's how they were transporting all these kids without nobody knowing by using it underwater. She literally
That
had.
bitch is evil, bro. That
She's
bitch is
super evil.
evil.
She's super evil. She's trying to steal
Pure
the
evil.
kids
But
now.
She put money over like people's children.
yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
listen, you know what she never
I know.
did? She
Mhm.
never tipped on the guy.
On who?
Yeah, her
Epstein?
money. Her money.
Yeah, she never
Oh,
tipped on him.
oh no, she did. She's rolling over on him right now. That's
Either now,
You think
yeah.
she is?
she's the reason why we know
Of
half
course
of
she
the
is.
shit we know. She's the reason why we know half of the shit. She definitely rolled over on
You
him, but
think
he
she's
got
tipping?
killed first already.
She is. Of course she is.
Real quick. Yeah, in the chat, your boy Taj Dollar said Steve Tyler did worse than Diddy.
Who?
You're not
Anybody
lying.
got any feedback on that?
I'm worse than Diddy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
dude.
you know
Steve
what? My
Tyler.
feedback on that is everybody wants to talk about the Diddies and the Epsteins, but like, you got weirdo guys all over the place in
Yeah,
Hollywood,
dude.
in the Senate. These people that actually partake in the child stuff, I don't know if you guys watch The Sound of Freedom, but there's a prostituting kids. They explained it like this. If you sell drugs, you sell it once. If you sell a kid, you can sell them 10 times in a day. So
Yeah.
this underground thing has now become like we know what it
Giant.
is. It's sick.
Yeah,
It's nasty. It's
bro,
every
bro,
continent.
it's fucked
So the
up.
people
Like
that are on the list, so what he's saying is like Steve Tyler's worse. I'm sure Jim Carrey's worse. I'm sure Tom Hanks is worse. All these people in the movies that
Yo, they got the dude from that
like
70 show. He's doing like pretty much life right now.
they're
who,
sickos, bro, because they want the
Danny,
No, but
Danny
opportunity
Masterson.
and they'll
about Danny
do whatever
Masterson?
it takes.
Ugh.
But
Yeah.
they're
No, you're not
nasty
wrong,
human
dude.
beings.
Yo, this conversation's heavy, man. I'm like how like
You're not
Leave
wrong
the
though,
kids
man. You're
alone,
absolutely
man.
right.
Leave the kids alone. If you want to be in a movie
right.
that fucking bad, that you'll suck fucking Harvey Weinstein's piece, man, both of y'all are useless, man. Like it's really made us think like, damn, is entertainment this like demonic realm? of just like you'll fuck a kid, you'll fuck an
It's
old
just
guy.
powerful people.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
power people.
Yeah, but it's
Sick.
like,
I don't think it is
and it's
anymore.
like, it's crazy because it's
It
like
might be
these
because
people.
the Diddy stuff. Like Diddy's
Mhm.
been hot this whole time we've been alive, and he's doing the same
think
shit
that-
that Epstein's doing.
Oh, wow.
Like people don't even record in the same room anymore.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean?
You
Like-
can do it at your house.
Like, you
That's
can-
true. Like Russ makes music and he's huge, and he doesn't hang out with nobody.
Yeah, but I don't know if Diddy's like fucking dudes. Like, who cares? Like about that? If he murdered
No,
Tupac, yeah, that's fucked up.
No, it's
You know
not
what I'm
even.
saying?
It's not.
No,
even
he's not even talking about that right
But the
now.
It's not
kid
even
thing,
the fact. It's not even the fact.
it's not
that
even
Diddy-
Taj,
relatable.
we
That's
see you, bro. Taj, we
insane
see
to
your
me.
messages, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't misread what you said. I said Steve Tyler did
We're
worse.
getting
You're a real one, Taj. You're a real one.
The other dude was just saying his feedback as far as.
All right, well, yeah, that's all. That's heavy stuff, man.
It's heavy.
I was
It's
cracking
heavy.
up a minute ago.
It's
Holy
demons.
shit!
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
have
What's the
the
next?
YouTube.
What's the next?
Hey, who's Brian,
All right,
bro? Who's a
that's the
weekend at Brian's?
Brian Epstein.
That's his name?
A weekend at Brian's, like the weekend at
Oh, we
Bernie's.
can have Brian.
Who knows, Brian? Brian might be good.
Bro, his
I
name's
have to give
Richard,
it
isn't
a
it?
Richard, even.
It's not Richard Epstein?
Dick Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein. So who the hell's
I
Brian?
didn't.
Dick Epstein.
Yo, I don't even know, really
Dick
know much
Epstein.
about Steve Tyler like that. That's why I just said what you
Richard
said.
Epstein.
Richard.
Dick Epstein.
Who
We
is
got him.
Brian? Is that his brother?
Sorry about that.
All right, guys. I'm
Good
gonna
stuff.
move on to the next subject. So the next subject.
Please do. Holy shit!
Teletubbies? Can we do Teletubbies segment?
All right.
Oh,
So
man.
we're gonna move on to the next subject.
Okay,
The next
let's-
subject right here.
What 90s cartoon you like? Jesus Christ.
That's all the messages there. That's all.
Go ahead, Lou.
All right.
Roll
So
it up.
guys, I want to introduce you to some of the things we got here. I got a few things that I want to show you, and I'm gonna go to a quick commercial break real quick so I can pull this up. But we're gonna take a look at some interesting stuff here. We're gonna talk about the speed of light. We're gonna give a little plug to my boy's channel here.
I like
And
that.
get a look at that. All right.
That's cool. We
That's
can get down
yeah.
with that.
All
That's
right.
me.
Come here.
All right. So let me just get this here and we'll get going. Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put salute in.
Oh, okay.
Lou,
All right. So let me just yeah, what's up, brother? What's up?
I'm
What's
gonna give
up,
me
man?
another drink. I'm gonna give me another drink, but actually
All right.
play the clip so I know what
Yeah,
we're
shout
talking
out
about.
to Todd.
All right. So what I'm gonna do right now is basically go to a quick commercial break. You guys do what you need to do in the meantime, and I'll be right back with you for the next subject. All right, guys? Let's do it.
You ready to express yourself in style? Introducing the Loot Apparel and Music, the ultimate fusion of hip hop and rock and roll cultures from around the world. Step into our world and discover a collection that speaks volumes, celebrating the music and fashion that moves us all. Whether you're a trendsetter or a rebel, the Loot has got you covered. From bold graphic tees and dress shirts to sleek women's wear, we've got the perfect attire to amplify your individuality. Because at the Loot, we believe in embracing the power of music. We unite the rhythms of hip-hop and rock, transcending borders and inspiring a global community of passionate souls. And here's the best part. Join our email list today and receive an exclusive 20% off your purchase, allowing you to rock the beat of your own drum without breaking the bank. So don't wait any longer. Dive into the Loot's extraordinary collection and unlock the harmonious blend of hip-hop and rock in your wardrobe. No matter what country around the world you're from, we've got you covered. The Loot Apparel and Music, where fashion meets the rhythm of your soul. Join us today and march to the beat of your own drum.
All right, everybody. We got our
Man, what
segment.
white man did you overpay for that?
All right. So here we go, guys. All right. So we're going to bring it on to this next segment right here. I'm going to put the volume down. and get started here. Okay, so
That's it.
all right, guys, we're gonna bring it on to our next subject here. All right, so guys, we're on to the next subject here. I want to show you something here from my buddy here, Jesse Swaney, and he's always got some things to show us about science. He breaks it down in a very easily digestible way. So we're going to watch a little clip here and get a little idea about the speed of light. All right, so I'm going to take the music down and we're going to get right into the shits, my dude. Let's go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. What I read now?
Oh, that was it.
Can we travel faster than light? Science fiction loves to speculate about this because warp speed, as faster than light travel is popularly known, would allow us to travel between stars in time frames otherwise impossibly long. And while it has not been proven to be impossible, the practicality of traveling faster than light renders the idea pretty far-fetched. In today's episode, we break down the universal speed limit at c equals 186,000 miles per second. The speed of light isn't just about the speed limit of light. Not only is it the speed at which massless particles travel through a vacuum, it's the speed of causality, the limit of which any amount of energy can traverse through space-time from point A to point B. You can think of it like a row of dominoes. You hit the first domino and wait for the energy to run through the line until it finally hits and knocks down the last one. What can't be done is hitting the first domino and getting the instantaneous reaction from the final domino. In the universe, there is no such thing as instantaneous. What we're discussing is communication. If I picked up a radio and sent a message to someone on the surface of Mars, it would take time before the signal can reach the receiver at its destination. It generally takes about 5 to 20 minutes for a radio signal to travel the distance between Mars and Earth, depending on the planet positions. The speed limit that everything in the universe must adhere to, or the universal constant, is about something much deeper than just the speed of light. The speed of light should really be called the speed of causality, causality being the relationship between cause and effect. Another way to think of causality is in relation to a concept known as the space-time interval, which states that causal connections are the only order of events that all observers, from wherever they're positioned in the universe, can agree on. In the theory of general relativity, the concept of causality is generalized in the most straightforward way. The effect must belong to the future light cone of its cause, and if the space-time is curved. New subtleties have been taken into account when we investigate causality in quantum mechanics and relativistic quantum field theories in particular, however. In quantum field theory, causality is closely related to the particles of locality. However, the principle of locality is disputed whether it strictly holds depending on the interpretation of quantum mechanics chosen, especially for experiments involving quantum entanglement that satisfy Bell's theorems, but I'll leave that for a future episode. Despite all these subtleties, causality remains an important and valid concept in physical theories. For example, the notion that events can be ordered into causes and effects is necessary to prevent or at least outline causality paradoxes such as the grandfather paradox, which asks, what happens if a time traveler kills his own grandfather before he ever meets the time traveler's grandmother? There are many other important reasons that causality is deeply ingrained into the fundamental laws of nature. The chronology protection conjecture is a hypothesis first proposed by Stephen Hawking, that the laws of physics prevent time travel on all but microscopic scales. The permissibility of time travel is represented mathematically by the existence of closed time-like curves in some solutions to the field equations of general relativity. We are of course talking about time travel to the past. See my video on special relativity for more information on time travel to the future. You can click on the annotation and I'll leave a link in the video's description. As we can see, the speed of light, or the speed of causality, isn't just a trivial number. Its significance is far broader than its role in describing a property of electromagnetic waves. It serves as the single limiting velocity in the universe, being an upward bound to the propagation speed of signals and to the speeds of all material particles. Unfortunately for us, there will be no faster than light travel through space-time anytime soon, and likely, never.
Wow, dude.
Because that the volume of that Asian flute shit was way too way too loud.
Yeah, it did. Just so you guys understand what the fuck is happening, like I have a background in science, and like one of my biggest passions in life is uh, general relativity, quantum mechanics, and like sharing physics. So I make videos like that video there, like educational videos that like share the passion of science with people if they care to like check it out. But that's an old
So,
video. They're all old videos at this point, like many years old, but like I still make stuff like that. I guess he's kind of like plugging my channel. I have a channel called Jesse Swaney Science, and appreciate you doing that, Luke.
hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm sorry, I get distracted easily. So when you have volumes a little bit too high, when it comes to the background music, it takes away from what you're actually trying to get out. But I really appreciate it.
Yo,
One thing.
it was streamed like that. It was streamed like that, but it don't sound like that
Oh,
usually. It
okay,
was
gotcha.
streamed weird like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oddly enough, it sounded. I heard it too, but yeah, it don't
All right.
normally sound like that.
Oh, so no, that's actually great though. As far as like, I'm getting to talk to the person that created it. So you know how they say when you're close to objects of, I guess, extreme mass, like the pyramids of Giza, for example, they say that time slows down the closer you're to it compared to objects that are further away. Have you heard that?
Not the pyramids of Giza, but like mass and like in like real, like science. Yeah, like not conspiratorial stuff, but like science. Like if you get like in the movie Interstellar, like how they show that the people that went closer to the black hole like experienced it's called time dilation. We experience time different in two different ways. If you're either closer to a massive object, you'll experience like faster time, right? Or if you are traveling faster through space time, you'll experience different time. And we measure this all the time. Like when we first put satellites into orbit, the government was funding this project, right? So NASA was like, "Well, we put these satellites in orbit, but they're traveling 17,000 miles an hour around the Earth, right? They're in orbit, so they're going to experience time dilation." And they're like, "What do you mean, you crazy scientists? Like, what do you mean time dilation?" And they're like, "Oh, well, like time is experienced different for something that's traveling that fast than somebody who's sitting still on a massive object or a massive object." And they're like, "Okay, well, we'll fund this project, but this crazy shit you're talking about, time dilation, I want a switch that we could at least a button we could push, basically that will turn that on and off. The equations, Einstein's special relativity equations, we want to be able to turn those off. So when we put these satellites up in orbit, our GPS satellites, all the coordinates in your phone, our phone right now, the fact that we could look at each other right now over the internet at all, it relies on satellites, right? It would not work at all if we did not compensate for the time dilation equations and Einstein's theory of special relativity. So it's one of the many thousands and thousands of proofs that time is relative to your speed and your distance to a very massive object. As far as like the pyramids of Giza and all that stuff, like no, not like not in science. I don't know what
No,
Yeah.
I thought that was proven. Like, as far as it's like in the same, but like on a much smaller scale. because
I
and
mean,
it's not
it.
just Giza; it's all the pyramids or structures there that.
No, I mean, it literally has to do with mass. It just has to do with
Yeah,
mass and speed, basically. It's like, but all cool shit. I like. It's cool that
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
into
Like you
that kind of
said,
thing. But
it's not just because it's a pyramid, but I'm saying anything that has a lot of mass. So like any
yeah,
object whose mass is very high, the
sure.
speed of time is going to slow down for it, and that has to do with Einstein's, theory of relativity.
Equations.
Theory of
Yeah,
relativity,
yeah. Special
or
and
something.
yeah, both of them. But however, the pyramids are not massive at all compared to the ground they're built on. You know what I mean? Or like the fucking Earth. You know. So yeah, there are spots on the Earth where the gravity is higher because they're more dense. You know, but it's barely. The crust of the Earth is very like thin compared to the molten lava of the rest of it. It's all a molten ocean of fucking melted shit, and there's only a thin crust that we like surf on top
Yeah,
of the Earth. So the differences between like the mass are just because at this time or that time it floated around on the inside of the Earth. You know, like a little pyramid of whatever. It wouldn't. It won't. It. You know what I mean? It wouldn't matter as far as mass.
Dude.
In science, I don't know, man.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. See that's that right there. You see how you're breaking it down for me. For me, I'm not the best at it, but the fact of how you're breaking it down in a way easily digestible way, it's kind of makes me something that like okay. Especially when you see it when you see science working in life or in things that you deal with every day, it makes you have a whole new perspective for it. And
All day.
I
We're
was
talking over a phone that is highly based on the quantum mechanical laws that we've devised in the early 1900s, right? But like, you will see people argue against these laws on a fucking like object that is like depends on the laws what they're like derived from. You know what I mean? So yeah, like science is like very like we rely on it everywhere you look, dude. From the fucking air conditioner you're sitting in, from the fucking concrete you stand on, and the cars you drive, and
yeah. I was talking
Yeah.
to my wife yesterday. We were admiring because on Switch you can get like the expansion pack, and you can get like all the like Sega Genesis games and NES and
yeah,
shit. And we're
emulators.
yeah, well, yeah, they have all that shit loaded in there. But basically, you can play all the old games. But we're admiring like the physics engines that they use for it. Like we're playing Donkey Kong Country, and I'm like, the physics in this game is so much different from like playing Mario, for example. Like
Okay.
like when they as soon as they put ice out there, they make them slide, differently, and then it blew my mind. Like
The laws that you build into the game. Yeah, fuck yeah,
exactly.
dude.
Right. And it's like those laws are trying to emulate real life, It's like they took those laws and tried to make it like a small,
Well, I think people
you know
take
what I mean?
for
It's like
granted how
yeah.
much science is involved and math is involved, and just the shit that we even use to relax, for fun, like playing video games and shit. Like the people that made that had to apply a lot of math in order for you to
Word.
have that
I'm telling you,
that breathing
lot of
space.
a lot of the stuff we take for granted, somebody had to put in the work to go make that happen, man. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna move on to the next subject so we can mosey on here. So right now we're gonna move on to number 6, which is the Florida urban legend. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about some of this right here, right? So we got so
Squalid.
so so as you can see right here, in Florida we have all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm gonna read over this here, and let me tell everybody a little bit about this. So, for those of you who don't know, we are in the 239. We are in Southwest Florida. What's up, everybody? 239. Let's go. You know what I mean? So in Florida, we have a lot of urban legends to the likings of like Sasquatch when it comes to it. So where we stay at right now, we live in what's called Golden Gate Estates. And this area right here is a very woodland type of area. And some of the things that you might see here might blow your mind. So we're going to go take a look into this right here. And we're going to take a look. I'm going to read this off right here. We're going to talk about the Golden Gate squallies, or the Florida squallies. So let me see. Let me see if I can get some nice epic music to go along with this. Hold on.
They're coming live. No, it was just live.
Oh, real quick,
So,
I gotta acknowledge Taj for the comments he
huh?
sent.
They're just coming with you.
Back
Say
a few
what?
minutes ago, Taj talking about they used motion cap for the video games. They didn't use motion cap until like the mid '90s for the newer 3D games. That didn't come out until like when they were doing, after Pixar and shit came out with all that 3D shit. They didn't start using motion capture. So like all the early, like Donkey Kong and Super NES, all that shit didn't use motion capture.
All right,
But
guys.
shout out to you, Taj.
All right, so check
Go
this
ahead.
out. All right, so here we go, guys. We're going to talk about the Florida squallies. You notice I got the music playing. It's going to be epic. Let's go. All right, so let's go. Buried deep within the Florida Everglades is a residential area known as Golden Gate Estates. It is here that the Rosen family from the 1960s developed a land scheme to cash in upon. Portions of the property stretched out for miles without any houses or homes being constructed, and that would be Golden Gate, known as Alligator Alley. A portion of this area was purchased by the state of Florida for restoration to its origin. This area is quite wild and inhabited by different animals such as bears, bobcats, deers, hogs, and panthers. Local legend has it that this area has other inhabitants. They were known as squallies, best described as being short, humanoid creatures with pig-like snouts. If you ever have seen a film of The Private Eyes, 1980, starring Don Knotts and Tim Conway, these creatures are comparable to that of the Warbler monster, only smaller size. These squally creatures are often regarded as children due to their short stature. A community of between 30 to 50 adults have believed to have lived here. Some think that a few of them still inhabit here and other parts of Florida. This is the squally. He's cross-eyed. Sorry. How these squallies came into existence is believed to be some sort of experimental government agency. However, things went the wrong way as they mutated into pig people. Stories have emerged mentioning that of an abandoned laboratory somewhere near DeSoto Boulevard and Oil Well Road. Damn, it's by my house. It is here which these things were created or born, so to speak. Some people believe that the squallies originated from the inbreeding over time. Look at it. From this, they suffered a disfiguring number of diseases. So, more of the legend mentions in certain places known to the Nathalorendum sanctuary. It is that here who pass were shot down by a crazed old man. Whether or not he was part of the scientific community or simply security guard is still unknown. A sense of paranoia took over the location as people were in fear for their lives and others while they lived there. And apparently I don't have the account, so if you want to find this story, you can go on this website at medium.com. So, everybody, I'd like to bring you guys in and talk to you about the squallies.
I used to live on Oil.
He used to live on
You
oil
know, it
well.
used to be at my house.
Exactly, right? An oil well. So like Has any so by a show of hands here, who has heard of the Squallies? Raise your hand. Oops, I'm sorry. Hold up a second. Get off the screen, motherfucker. Okay. So by show of hands, who has heard of the Squallies? You haven't heard of the Squallies, Jesse? You haven't heard of the Squallies? So the Squallies have been around. This is like Florida legend, my dude. Like, you know what I mean? Out here in the woods, they've been saying that they've been having these sightings. And it's crazy because, like, you know, there's a lot of other crazy things out here in the woods. You know, like my buddy, he went to this one place out here and him and like five other people, you know, they were trying to get some pussy, and the chick coerced them and sent them to the wrong address, and they ended up at this place, and it was like in the middle of nowhere, and their car cut off out of the blue, and then they saw some lady walk right past them. You know what I mean? And they couldn't start the car for like about an hour. They were stuck out in the middle of nowhere. So like, what I'm getting at is there's a lot of Florida legends out here, and the Squallies is one of them. You know what I mean? And I just had to let everybody know about that. Does anybody know? Is there any other Florida legends that you know of?
Your man Taj Dawes says he got the history on it.
On the what? The Squallies?
Yeah.
Word. All right. What's the history?
So Taj said Trick Flair.
Okay.
Oh, which one, Trick Flair? Come on, man.
Okay. So
he said too much to text.
It's too much to text, right? But does anybody have any kind of stories or anything from around here or anything like that? Any Florida tales, any crazy happenings or anything like that? Because I mean, Florida is a pretty crazy place. Anybody? Oh shit!
Besides, like just not like on some supernatural squally.
Yeah, I never see some supernatural shit. Nah.
We don't have ghosts.
I'd love to.
And shit.
You ever seen
just bears?
Bears.
I've been like, feet in front of bears and shit.
Yeah, like some dangerous ass shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Scary as fuck.
One of my boys, he got bit on the gooch by a wasp while he was riding his motorcycle.
That's the spookiest. That's the scariest story I heard yet.
Nobody wants that experience ever.
So
he
that's
wins.
That's pretty supernatural.
What the fuck?
And Brittany Bay.
It wouldn't stop.
And Brittany Bay, I used to live.
By a wasp. Like, what are we talking about?
Yo, getting bit in the gooch by a wasp is pretty heavy, dog. Because you know them bitches do not stop.
Bro, I got bit by one right there, and it broke my spirit for the whole day.
All right, hey, I was driving on the road, and motherfucking bee swung flew in the fucking window and bit me right on my top, under my nose, on my lip, and I was like, "That's some fucked up shit." Right? I had to pull over. Right? I'm like, "What the fuck?" Right? Not even a fucking month later, I'm driving on the road, and the same exact thing happened. A bee flew in the fucking window, stung me nearby, right? Like on top of the lip, under the fucking nose.
He gave you a nose piercing.
Yo, that shit hurt.
My father and his closest friend opened up a whole entire production company under like a Sasquatch kind of bullshit name or whatever.
There's not bullshit about Sasquatch.
They did like a skunk ape production or whatever, but that was entirely ridiculous.
Made up, or like they saw Sasquatch?
No, they weren't doing it, and it was like this kind of shit. Like, who knows?
Everybody on the
maybe there, maybe
Yo, I saw my first.
So what now?
Y'all know where Brittany Bay is?
Yeah.
951.
Yeah.
I used to live in Brittany Bay.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Zone 2.
Right outside my apartment was one of the lakes.
Wait, what?
Right?
Oh He's saying he lived outside. He lived in Brittany Bay.
But 2 of them did.
Yeah. So
No,
one
zone
outside
2.
outside my apartment
Zone
was one
2.
of the lakes, right? We'd have all kinds of like, bears and shit out there.
Yeah.
One time I saw a river otter or a lake otter, like a freshwater otter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the first time I ever seen one of them shits. But it was outside the water. It was outside the water running. Have you ever seen one of them run?
Nah, look different, huh?
Bruh, it's the most wild shit. It's like this.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's majestic.
Like a snake.
I was driving down the Immokalee Road one night, or it was the daytime. I was like driving down to Immokalee, like heading towards Immokalee City, right? From Naples to Immokalee, so I'm fucking down there. And like, I see that exactly what you're saying, like just fucking weird shit, right? What is it? Stupid otter.
otter.
Yeah, it was just like, hey, and here I am.
I'm like, yo,
Doing the snake. Doing the snake.
It was the weirdest shit you've ever seen, though, but it was like in a field, coming out of a fucking canal or something.
Yo,
It was like the weirdest shit. Oh my god.
I'm gonna shock everybody on the panel. I'm gonna shock everybody on the panel with this thought. A Florida urban legend, affordable housing. Oh, can't afford to live nowhere.
Oh, here you go.
That's a Florida myth.
Look at you go.
That's a Florida myth.
Bro.
It's
out of here. Barry Bonds.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I piss when I hear how much my parents pay for their houses when they're
Lou, what about you?
I used to live off an oil well.
What happened?
What about you?
When we first moved oil well,
what were you asking again?
$130K.
And but how much you pay?
I didn't mean to cut him off. Hold on.
My house was $260.
Oh, that's a flex.
But now it's if I
he went, that's a flex.
Yeah.
It's gone up double since I've owned it.
God damn, Daniel.
Yo, how long you been there?
Yo, congrats though.
5 years.
Congrats.
Good shit, man. Good shit, bro.
Player shit. Player
shit. You made money out of fucking no money. That's good shit. You know?
And you got a hat.
Lou, how about you? What about that supernatural shit?
What, the supernatural shit?
Yeah. You brought it up, right?
I mean, as far as supernatural shit, I've been seeing supernatural shit since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm Haitian, so, we see shit like that.
They like you.
Yeah, they like us.
They eat a lot of cats.
He said they like you.
I've dealt with all kinds of shit. Like, you ever seen that sleep paralysis thing where you're like sleeping and you can't breathe and you like...
Yeah, something sitting on your chest.
And you can't see, you're looking at it and it's...
Yeah, when you just like wake up and you feel like you're gonna die and you want to...
You can't
do shit. And you can't scream and you can't tell anyone.
Yeah.
That's not supernatural. That's diabetes.
That's diabetes. That's diabetes.
I love this dude.
You're having a heart attack, my man. You're having a whole heart attack.
You having a stroke?
It's the ghost.
Having a heart
stroke. Dude, let me catch you again.
Hey,
up in the right corner there.
That you showed us supposed to show?
Oh, I'm sorry, what was
What's your name, dude?
Sterling.
Is there a video that you're supposed to show or something? There's a Tosh keep talking about. What about the video?
Hold on.
The video for what?
Yeah, you gotta get Taj on, bro. Taj got a lot to say, and he's ready. Next episode, bring Taj on, bro.
He's locked and loaded.
For real, he been active.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. So, when it comes to supernatural shit, though, like, yeah, I've seen all types of supernatural shit, man. I've seen some aliens too, bro. Not like actual like aliens, but I've seen shit in the sky.
Oh, here we go.
He's not the guy for the supernatural. We're not doing it with him.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
he's not gonna have it.
Yes or no? Was there aliens in the Miami Mall? Just yes or no?
No.
My whole thing is, why do they not see the freaking Where they don't have no video of those kids fighting. That's my thing. With all the social media, why don't they have a picture of these kids fighting that they said they were supposedly fighting in the mall? That was what the issue was. But there's not been a video that surfaced. You know, the lady that talked about that and said the exact same thing got fired just because she's
Yeah,
like,
but how
where's
is
the video at?
how
So,
is like there's no video of a kid fighting leap
Or
to
aliens.
fucking interstellar fucking traveling biological, like, do you know how far away the closest fucking star is? The closest star is 4.5 light years away, right? Which takes, if you're traveling 186,000 miles per second for 4 fucking years straight, not including acceleration time, because you can't just go from 0 to that fast immediately. So you're talking about 20 years of getting up to that speed and going down to the closest star possible. So like any
That's
star
fast.
that have life somewhere, like, would have to have been traveling for fucking tens of thousands of years. So it'd have to be like a generational shift. And then they come here and then they're running around the Miami Mall and like what are we
That
talking
shitty
about?
mall.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it's not even,
right?
it's
They didn't even go to a
ridiculous.
good mall. Well, they
10,000 years they've been traveling and they fucking were shopping for fucking, fans. What?
That shit was CGI.
Yo,
It just is.
I didn't even see the shit.
And they don't have
I
a
mean,
spacesuit. They
my
can
whole
breathe
thing-
our
my whole
combination of
thing-
fucking atmosphere and our gravity. Like, they definitely have a different gravity. So if they're biological and they get here and they step out of their ship, they're either way too heavy or way too light. And then they can just run around with no fucking suit on, and they could breathe. Not
Or
only
hands.
our combination of fucking atmosphere, which is the nitrogen and the oxygen, the methane, and all these other fucking chemicals, right? But also all the biological fucking hazards, which are like anything that's viruses or fucking bacteria or anything else. You want to talk about like alien lives coming here, running around? We're just not educated then. And that's my
That's his professional opinion.
sorry.
Nah,
Maybe a
church.
robot from another. Maybe a robot.
Church.
No, if an alien's gonna come here, they're gonna come here through light speed, which is gonna be a message through like radio waves. They're gonna talk to us. They're not gonna come here biologically and run through cornfields and fucking and be like running around the Miami Mall. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna like
not
fucking
Miami.
talk to us.
They're not going to
You know what I'm saying?
Miami.
Not Miami. Yeah. Maybe
Miami.
Tampa. Maybe
Of all
Tampa, but not
places.
Miami. I don't know. You know what I mean, though? Like, it just gets silly at that point, you know?
Fucking Miami.
They
I
wanted
don't
to see the Heat play. That's
You got
why.
the video for this on deck?
The video
Huh?
of what?
It's not part of it. He talked about it last
I ain't
week.
seen shit.
I just want to get y'all's opinion.
Here, let me show you the Miami
That's
ball.
a little
the orb.
supernatural.
Oh,
What the fuck
God,
was
how
that?
was the
Yo, we might got a Miami alien here
We
right
might
now.
got a Miami
The fuck was
goddamn bear on our hands. I don't know.
Ah.
Hold on, let me check. I'm on the porch, bro.
we
Give me 1
outside.
second.
Yeah,
The fuck
handle
was
that. Handle that. Luke, don't start doing meth on the fucking podcast, man. What are you
Dude,
doing over here?
Oh, Taj, man, he talked about the squad. Like,
I can't let him take off by himself, right?
Some shit online. He really
It's a
play
cigarette.
video because he ain't got the Medium subscription.
Luke, you out here freebasing on your podcast, man. You're better than this.
Shut the fuck up.
Ooh.
It is legal in Florida, my boy.
Where the spoon at? Where the spoon
I'm trying
at,
to get.
bro?
I'm trying to get my motherfucking Cureleaf endorsement, buddy. Okay.
Hey, my boy
Fuck
Jesse
you,
got a
man.
nice cello, bro. Look at his cello. That's a beautiful instrument back there.
The cello.
Look at Jesse's his screen, bro. That black cello on the right side.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, that's a cello or bass.
I don't know what it
That's
is,
a
bro,
cello.
but that shit beautiful.
It might be a bass, actually.
Well, ask them when they're done fighting the bear outside. It might have been a crackhead.
That's Portland.
That's
All right,
the
so-
hood. That's the hood leprechaun. Might have been a crackhead.
My whole thing about this, right? There was a lot of freaking cars out there. That's a lot of cops out there, man. You know,
I think
like,
it's either CGI, bro, or because there's no video. There's like
Right.
no video.
I mean,
And
there's a lot of
video
people that
everything, bro.
there's a lot of testimony of the people from the mall.
I know, but I gotta see their videos, though.
Exactly.
Yo, hey Luke, send me the links to that shit, cause I ain't really up on that.
Okay, I'll send you that.
It's a quick
We'll talk
clip,
about it a
bro.
little
It's
bit
like
more.
25 seconds. It's quick.
Right. Is it the
Hey,
one? Which one did you
you
see?
guys having like a thing or what?
Dude,
We're
there's
talking
apparently
about
there's an
your-
animal running around.
We were talking about your cello in the back of y'all. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
beautiful instrument.
No, that's a stand-up bass, man.
Stand up
I
bass.
called it. I said it was a bass.
Hey,
Yeah, she'll play
I'm
that
a guitar
shit. She's good at
player,
that shit.
bro. I don't know. I don't know these things.
Who are we talking
We
to?
both play guitar. There's like 900 guitars laying all around us right now, to be honest.
Yeah, I got.
Hell
They're like
yeah.
all around this place. There's
I
one
like
right here.
that
Look.
shit.
Look at that.
No, I just bought this one.
Oh shit. Well, never mind.
That's
It's
fine.
my most recent.
Never
Hey, what?
Hold up.
What is that in the corner?
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you
yeah.
see that?
Damn,
his
that's
house.
fine.
What?
In Portland. But yeah, yo, we got. Look at it. Look at read it.
Buddy, that's in the corner
Oh,
somewhere. Can you actually
Oh
play that set?
shit!
Is that a
I know
Martin?
that was
Mark.
a pretty penny.
Yeah.
That was a pretty
Oh,
penny,
nice.
bro. That's a beautiful guitar.
I don't got it for you. I got drums and a.
Hell yeah,
Keyboard,
Martin, Taylor, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So,
But yeah, that's
I
why he
mean,
has us on here, right? Because we're all musicians, right?
Right. So I wasn't able to find that thing. So, we're just going to move on to the next subject. All right.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right. We're going to move on to the last
Number 6.
7 out of the 7. Going 7 out of 7 over here.
Hey,
and we're going
hey, Luke,
to our
On to number 7, bro. On to number 7.
On to number
Lucky number
7.
7.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just kidding. Man,
Roll the
Bro. I know
dice.
exactly why you said that.
Hey,
Oh,
you want me to kick his ass or no?
All right. So
Kick
here we
his
go, on to
ass,
number 7.
Smash.
So here we go. We are on to the next subject. And our next subject is the big what if. All right?
Big what if?
Big what
Jesus
if. So I'm going to
Christ.
ask
Big what
you-
if?
I'm going to ask you some questions, man. All right? Let's go. Let's zoom it in a little bit here. All right.
Let's hear him.
So if you had a dramatic voice that followed you around narrating your life, who would it be?
It'd be Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. And he'd be like, stop being a bitch.
Yes.
I need everybody.
Oh,
Listen to
Yeah.
me.
All right. So
This is the day that you have to stop.
That would be mine.
All right, so we got Jesse's answer. What about you, Sarah? What's your answer? Who would be
My answer?
Yes,
Who would narrate you?
What?
Who would
Yeah,
narrate?
okay.
Who
So
would
if I
narrate
don't
the
have
show?
Morgan Freeman, I gotta take Samuel L. Jackson, dude.
Damn.
But
so you're just
also,
you're gonna be mad all
So
the
you-
time.
So your life gonna be like motherfucking Sarah took a motherfucking step down the motherfucking stairs.
exactly what it should be. I got the shit sitting right there.
I'm motherfucking
Listen.
going grocery shopping.
My life
Yeah.
has been
Motherfucking
shit
next
show.
time is motherfucking playing.
So motherfucking shit show. Yeah.
Was that the question? Who narrates you?
No.
No, I added that to it.
All right.
Steros,
Who or who would?
who would
No, that
narrate-
wasn't the original
Two
question.
different.
I said if
Who does? Or
what
who
if a
would?
dramatic voice followed you around and narrated your life? So
Oh,
that's a very broad question. So I was asking who would it be?
like who would it be?
Okay.
Okay.
Who would it sound like? You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully
What
it
would
sounds like Morgan Freeman because that is like his voice is so soothing, right? Like
What mine would sound something like, "Hey,
whose voice?
what are you doing, bitch?"
Not what would it say? Like
Yeah,
who would it
no,
sound like?
this is what exactly it would sound like. It would be like, "You're retarded."
It'd be you calling
Yeah,
yourself name.
it would be me,
All right.
me calling me retarded all the time.
I get out. That's not the answer.
So
What?
I
Actually, what it would be
think
is,
I'm super awkward,
Alright.
but like I get like I'm kind of intimidating on first meet. When I first meet people, they tell me like later on, like when I first met you, I thought you were a little bit intimidating and like quiet and shit. But on the other hand, I feel like I'm at
No, I'm
awkward
fine.
a little bit.
Hmm?
So I would say
Unless you don't want to hear what's coming out of it.
probably like Kanye.
Don't stop me unless you don't want to hear it.
Okay. Okay.
Because I
So-
just like, dude, it's just like,
So you saying it would be Kanye, right?
man, yeah, because like on some mad awkward shit sometimes. Sometimes it can actually sound smart. Other times it sounds good to me, but mad intimidating to other people. I don't know.
So you're gonna
So
be
yeah,
like, this
Kanye.
is the greatest shit of all time, right?
Pretty much.
Greatest shit I took of all time. It's just gonna be
Kanye and
epic.
Pharrell. Kanye and Pharrell. Put them together, that's who's narrating my life.
It'd be Kanye.
It'd be Kanye.
Everything would be Kanye.
Well, that's his voice.
Yeah, man.
And he's like, hey, oh, genius.
I don't know, Luke. That's an awkward question, bro. I'm gonna have to go with myself, cause ain't nobody for you but you. So I'm gonna have to go with myself,
Not
man.
think for
No,
you.
not think. Narrate.
Not think for
Dang,
you.
Yeah.
alright, motherfucker, let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
I don't
Like-
know. I see, like Jesse, right? Like you made your YouTube video, and I liked it because you were narrating it, and it was your voice, and it was your message. Although you were talking about somebody that you had read, it was your voice. So
I
you're the
I
person-
wrote the script. I wrote that script.
There you go. So you wrote it and you narrated it, and I like that. And as an artist, I do the same thing. The wall behind me, I painted that. My music, I make that. So I would have to just say myself, man. I wish I could turn into somebody else and narrate somebody else's story, but it's a deep answer. But I think I'm gonna choose
No,
myself.
I get it. I get it.
But here I am.
That makes sense. That makes sense as an artist, and you know what I mean. But I'm not. I never call myself an artist.
It's a what if question. It's not like
Or a
As
funny one.
I'm-
I don't know. Maybe like Adam
the
Sandler or
closest thing-
something.
The closest thing
Damn.
I consider. to
that's the
myself
point,
an
right?
artist.
Like to just make it's a
But I
light
feel like
question. It's not a
I'm
deep
putting
question.
together
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah, it's not a deep
Pauly
question.
Shore. Maybe Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore.
Oh, sure.
Pauly fucking Shore.
Oh,
We're
Yo.
Pauly crazy
Pauly
guys.
Shore.
I feel like I'm putting
No.
together other people's
No, I
That's
I know
that's
what you mean,
Shore.
bro. I know
no,
what
that's
you
fucking
mean.
funny. Actually, can you imagine fucking Pauly Shore?
Pauly
I'm just
Shore.
like, hey, like, I'm really sorry,
Wild and
dude.
crazy guys.
Well,
No,
because, yeah,
Pauly Shore, man.
you want some
I think so cool.
He's so sensitive.
Yeah, he'll
Alright.
throw like what is it? Like pizza. It says say pizza. He throws like syllables.
Ah,
He throws like 9 syllables into like a fucking 3-syllable word.
ah.
He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Matthew
Luggage.
McConaughey.
Whoa, look at it, be like luggage. I'm going to pick up some luggage.
Yeah, luggage. Right? He throws extra syllables, right?
Dude, they get
Pauly Shore's fire, bro. Pauly
Yeah.
Shore's fire.
Bro, I think my narration will probably be Lil Jon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It'll be
For
like
sure.
Lil
Okay.
Jon, but it'll be
Oh,
Lil
Rick
Jon.
James.
It'll be Lil Jon going back and forth from proper Little John to yeah to hello. Oh, like
Yeah.
So it's Dave Chappelle, Lil Jon.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Dave Chappelle,
Okay.
Lil Jon.
If you've hung out with Lou in
Dave
person, you
Chappelle.
know that
What?
sticks out perfectly. That's perfect.
I'm so
Lil Jon
random.
Dave
is.
Chappelle.
I'm so fucking random. I'm
It
the most
fits
random
you,
person.
dog. It fits you.
I bring up that shit that you're not thinking about at all.
Yo, I feel like Dave Chappelle, my narrator too. I feel it.
Dave's good. Dave's
Good.
awesome.
Dave Chappelle is Nick James, probably, right?
Oh, man.
They should probably
Chappelle would be the best. Chappelle would be the best narration ever, dude. Chappelle would be like, hey, but by the
or
way,
even Cat Williams too. Like both of them.
but he's like a
Oh,
great
Cat
storyteller.
Williams.
Cat
Oh,
Williams
yeah.
would be too. All right.
Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
Punch him in the gut.
Oh,
belly.
what?
No, he said in the belly. I'll punch his belly or something like that.
James Earl Jones.
Oh, James Earl Jones.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments from Taj, man.
I can't
Can
see
we
the comments
just-
on here either, so I
Can
don't
we
know how to
just
do that.
comment back to Taj's post, man?
I've been reading them,
I don't know
Taj,
how to
just to
see
let you
that.
know.
I just don't know how to see the comments thing yet. That's why I've done that.
Oh, I had to pull it up on the
I'm
phone,
seeing
man. I
the
pulled it up on the phone.
Thing? I don't know. Are we doing it?
Yeah, it's live chat.
Tasha,
Live chat.
hey,
Okay.
Luke,
Well,
last
time I did this, there was none.
Say what?
It's all those.
Hey, Luke, Tosh says he was on last week's pod.
Yo,
Yeah,
Taj
he was
been
on the last
been commenting the whole video.
What's your birthday?
Yeah, he was on the last
Taj
part.
dollars.
What?
Taj dollars.
All right,
Hey!
so
Probably shows his names. What about the pig video? Yo, I think he really wants to see that fucking pig video, bro. I've been mentioning it a lot.
the quality thing.
What if squallies
Todd-
were just pigs and midgets mated together?
Todd, you made it into the video, Todd.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
made it in.
His persistence. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be ribbit.
I'm trying
Pick
to
one,
find.
Luke. There's 27 questions, right?
Yeah, but they whack though. They got these whack ass questions.
You ain't
dog.
even reading them, bro. What if you woke up in a different gender body? I'd probably play with my boobs.
I would finger bang my pussy, bro. The fuck do you think? What the fuck do you think I would do?
you gonna make sure everything works.
You're like, oh shit, I finally got one. Finally got one. Hell yeah.
Luke!
What if you never go to the bathroom again? What kind of question is that?
That's what I'm saying. That's
I
like
think a lot of us are full of shit. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Pull that back into like somewhere where I can see, dude.
You can't.
I'm trying to find something that is actually worth asking.
It's live.
Yes, I'd like to see him. Okay.
So here we go. We got. What if we were allowed to choose? Okay.
What if you could talk to animals?
Okay.
What if you could talk to animals?
What about if you were allowed to choose? If you were allowed to be reincarnated, what would you turn into?
Oh,
If you
A human, right? Like,
oh, you just gonna be back to being human again? You're not gonna.
yeah, like,
You're not gonna
fuck
take
being
anything-
an animal.
I was doing this shit again. Cool.
Yo, dude.
So you would-
Okay.
I do
Okay.
dope shit because my life is dope. That's what Kanye said, right? Like,
you don't
no, I
wanna
wouldn't want to be an animal. You could get shit. You could be like eaten, you know, or like, you know, nothing you couldn't be as a human.
You don't want to be reincarnated into a polywog or anything like that, nigga. Like,
Nah, dude. But like people say, like, oh, I want to be like reincarnated into a bird. You mean and be retarded as hell, fly around for 10 years and then die? Like,
Get killed by a snake.
right? I'm
Yeah,
good.
right.
I'm good with being a human, bro. I'll admire the birds from
I
the
want to be a
fucking nature
fish,
channel.
man.
You know?
I want to see what's in the ocean. I want to be a fish, man. We don't know
Yeah,
shit
well-
about the ocean, bro.
Wouldn't you want to like just do some different shit?
You would if you could.
I don't know, but you just like think the human shit. Tell them like,
Yeah, but you have like an animal brain though. You don't have a human brain. Like if you have an animal brain, you're like dumb as hell.
dude, I'm
Yeah,
dumb
like-
as hell already, or I wouldn't even be here.
Not that we're not animals, we are, you know, but like,
Yo, what do
and
we
not that we're
think
not dumb as
about?
hell, we are too, you know. Like,
What
I'm
do
just
what do
saying.
we think about dolphin
Dumb
rape?
shit.
Are dolphins the perverts of the sea? What do we think about dolphin rape?
They are. They're mammals.
they smart. They're smart, but
sickos.
they can't talk.
They're
They
smart.
mate for
They
legs,
came from the
apparently.
ocean, evolutionarily speaking. We all did come from the ocean, but then they like evolved onto the land, and then some of them went further and became pigs and things like that. But some of them
Squallies.
stayed. Some of them stayed next. Yes, squallies. Some of them squally ass motherfuckers went back into the ocean and became fucking dolphins and whales, and even turtles did that same thing too. They went from the ocean to the land to the ocean. Actually, turtles went from the ocean, land, back and forth. But
Here we
that's
go.
where we got tortoises.
I love turtles. I love turtles.
I love turtles. Yeah.
All these years, I'm thinking like turtle shells are hard as fuck, but they're not, bro.
Well, some are. Land turtles are. Tortoises and flat-shelled turtles are soft. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Some of them I'll just be like, oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Like snapping turtles. Them shits are soft. Like.
It's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? What's the fucking point, bro?
Dude, this is the podcast, bro. All that Epstein stuff, that's dark, bro. This happy stuff.
This
it's
turtle
great
shit.
Listen, bro.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of dolphin rape and turtle shit, bro.
Turtle
and that's
shit,
what I like,
yeah.
bro. I'll listen to that all day.
Dolphins, bro. Yo,
I don't know shit about turtles.
bro. On some.
I like turtles.
They lay eggs. What is that about?
Tell me about it. Yeah, it's bizarre actually, right? 'Cause they lay eggs, but you know.
Don't there be like tortoises that be living like almost 200 years old and shit?
Yeah.
Facts. Big ass
Turtles
tortoises.
do, yeah.
Okay,
Well, tortoise and turtles kind of, yeah, but they do, yeah. They're old as shit. There's a turtle alive right now that was like alive when like Jefferson or something was alive. Not Jefferson. One of them motherfuckers, them old people, you know what I'm saying? Like 200 years ago.
One of them old motherfuckers.
Yo,
Jesus
wanna hear
Christ.
some wild shit I just
Jesus
heard
Christ.
this
2,000-year-old.
Jesus Christ.
week? You wanna hear some wild shit I heard this week?
Yeah, hell yeah.
There's a jellyfish that lives forever. Like,
Oh,
eternally.
Lord.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as it starts to get sick, it reverts back to
The jellyfish.
being-
You're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
It
you're talking about, yeah.
reverts back-
Yeah.
It reverts back to being like the pulp or whatever the
Yeah.
shit that it first starts as, and then it regenerates back and grows back to being
Yeah, it goes to like
normal
its embryonic
jellyfish again.
state and goes back. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's just damage.
Yeah.
It goes back and then it comes back. Yeah,
It goes
like
back and forth.
forever
It
until
goes-
it's,
and it
until
lives
it's killed,
forever.
right? Like it's immortal,
That's
right? Like,
crazy.
it's
Yeah,
that
immortal
exists.
unless something else like actually like just
Kills it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
you're
I,
talking
just
about, man.
learned
I've
something
seen that
new.
shit.
That's cool, bro.
This shit is wild.
That is wild.
Yo, it reverts. Just like he said,
They have
it
no
goes
idea how
back.
it does it.
Yeah, it goes back to its like embryonic state and like
Here it goes.
goes back again.
What?
Damn.
It's just wild.
I don't want to come back as that thing.
And it has no brain, no heart. Like it's just a nervous system.
So
Like,
what would
that's,
you?
that's all jellyfish are.
So Josh, what would you come back as, bro?
Myself, like if I said dying,
Kanye.
Kanye.
putting my ass back.
Yeah.
With a pair of
He's like,
Yeezys on.
I stand by it. I will just come back as Kanye.
And grow up again. You would start it over.
I'm gonna make college drop out. I'm gonna make college drop out and make registration all over again.
He's like,
Like it's the same mistake.
I just want to know what it feels like, bro. I'm just gonna make.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Todd said if you had only one superpower, what would it be?
Immortality.
Yeah,
For real?
being able to go back to being a jet.
I would. My superpower would be fucking Kanye.
Being
That would
old?
be Kanye.
Jellyfish shit.
Uber Kanye.
Yeah. You know, before the Nazi shit. You know.
Yeah, right. That motherfucker put a whole mask on too. He's like, I want to be taken seriously with this ski mask on. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? You got a ski mask on at fucking Alex Jones, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, how am I supposed to take you seriously?
Yo, that level. Oh yeah, I want to be Alex Jones.
I'm not
How about that?
shitting on Alex Jones, but it's like, I already know people ain't gonna take you serious because you're Alex Jones. But you gonna put a ski mask on too?
Yeah, but dude, Kanye though, you can't take away from his like catalog, right? Like that motherfucker is genius as shit. It took me so long. I don't know why. I rejected his shit for so long. I'm like, yeah, Kanye, it's good, whatever. But until I like actually dove into it, you know what I mean?
Kanye's good, bro.
Kanye's good. He really is.
Kanye's good.
Good.
Those are good songs.
especially speaking, he's delved into many worlds too, like him and Virgil Abloh, doing whole designing, being in the fashion world and shit like that. The more and more that I start understanding a little bit about the fashion world, you have a great appreciation for it, because these are the people that really kind of molded the shit that everybody wearing right now. Changed the course of hip hop from being baggy jeans and fitted caps.
He made a lane for people like me. Honestly, like I didn't.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Like when I was in high school, it was like Dipset, lawn tee, like
Dipset.
my white tee, that type shit. You know what I mean? Like everybody was wearing like long tees, big baggy jeans.
Bro,
you had to be hood and shit. Like there wasn't a lane for people like me. Once Kanye came out, it was like it was okay for like kind of. Well, Pharrell too, but Pharrell tried to play the game too.
Pharrell did too, yeah.
With
the fashion, right?
Trying to be like hide behind the clips and shit.
But he definitely brought the skateboarding to the game first, and at least hip hop.
Well, he definitely brought everything to
but
fucking.
He kind of hit behind the clips too. Kind of like
Lil Wayne too.
A little hood. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, like, Kanye,
it's not like he was.
Kanye, John Legend, like both them dudes. After that, I was like, oh. It's okay to be me.
Yeah, but you be fashion too. Like, you know how Andre 3000 was a whole different thing too. Like, like people were like just wearing back in the 90s, especially like super baggy shit, your pants down, all shit.
Jinko jeans.
But people weren't looking.
Well, nowadays,
Andre, you know what I mean? Like,
Jinko jeans, bro.
Well, he's on some Peter Pan shit nowadays, but he's like
wearing leather pants.
Yo, Jinko jeans, bitch. How
Yeah.
I want to hear it. Well, how old are you?
Yo, I gotta ask a question to all.
I want to know how old everybody is, honestly.
Bro, all the prior goth kids, dog. How the fuck did y'all walk around in Jinko jeans, bro? That shit.
Hot topic. Hot topic.
They got destroyed. Them shits was dirty.
I wasn't goth, but I wore Jinkos, bro. I was a skater kid in the 90s wearing Jinkos.
How the hell did people wear them shits? Them bitches look so wide. They look like bell bottoms and shit. I was like,
Luke, you were supposed to cut them at the bottom. So
it's a time, bro.
You had a little air.
Nah, man, them shits.
Like you just float, right? Like you float around.
It was cool. It felt cool, man. They were cool as pants.
You ever looked at them kids
moonwalking around?
Them shits was all ripped up. They were all dirty.
Yeah. And they
I did that,
well.
man.
They pair well.
I was a skater, bro. I was a skater in the early 90s, bro. Like, I wore all that dumb shit. Definitely.
With their soaps?
I had soap. Dude, no, I didn't wear soaps, but I had DCs and fucking Airwalks and fucking Alien.
Osiris with the
Alien Workshop and all that shit.
Tongue. Jesse, are you a Naples guy?
Yeah, I'm a Naples, man.
What skate park was your skate park?
Oh, Fleshman, Sanctuary, and street skating, man. I was all over the place. I still skate because
the one on 951 way.
Yes, sir.
Down there. Hold on.
You remember because there was a drive-through.
No,
there was a drive-in movie theater, and there was a skate
park. What school did you go to, Jesse?
Gulf Coast.
Oh, you went to Gulf Coast? What year?
The year it opened, I was my freshman year, bro. I was fucking 98. I was like the year they opened. I was my
freshman.
Yeah.
Oh,
you said
freshman. Yeah.
So what year you graduated?
Yeah, I didn't mean to. A freshman. Yeah.
Where we at?
No, I got it. It's like the skate park.
Well, no, it was like flesh. Like it was a slip up.
No, I
but
got
yeah,
you.
like I went. Yeah, I was a freshman. It opened in '98, and that was the first year that they was the first class to go all 4 years.
Oh, so
where'd you go to school, then?
Got on there. I graduated 05 from Gulf Coast.
Oh, I did 02.
You guys probably know my sister and brother.
Yeah, true. Hold on. How old are you guys?
I'm 33.
36.
33,
well, if you graduated 02 and you used to skate at Fleshman, you might know my wife.
Yeah, do you know anybody? They ask me about my last name because I have siblings.
We gotta be careful, guys, because we're on the big internet, so we don't want to put out too much info.
Don't put out
bro,
too much, right?
Yeah.
Bro, you Google me, I'm all my shit is there. Taj, I'm originally.
But you went to Gulf Coast?
In Orlando,
You went years. Well, how old is your
lived
sister?
in Naples for about 20 years
How old is she?
almost. Been out here
She went
in
to Hong Kong?
Young
Portland,
enough to be his.
area for like 8 years now.
So 2 years younger than me. Because he's 2 years younger than me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mariner. Okay. Yo, Luke, who's this Taj dude? His name is Desi or something? You said he graduated too from Mariner. I've been to Mariner one time when I used to DJ. I used to DJ proms and
What the fuck was Mariner?
And
Fort Myers, right? Is
Myers.
Mariner Fort Myers?
The high school.
Mariner, I DJ'd there prom.
Not here.
We used to play them at football games.
Yep. Golf course played them in too. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Who
Yeah,
was the man?
I used to hate driving out to those Fort Myers
Dude in the
teams,
chat.
bro. Dunbar, Mariner. That shit, we get back to school like 12 o'clock at night, bro. 1 a.m. Those greasy schools in Fort Myers, man.
Yep.
Oh, Fort Myers, maybe. Where'd you go, Luke?
I went to
Golf
Palmetto
course,
Ridge.
lately.
Where'd Luke go? Where'd Luke go?
Palmetto Ridge, he
I
said.
went to Laley, then I went to Gulf Coast.
What? Hey,
You went to Gulf
what
Coast?
year do you go there, bro?
I went to Laley,
Luke,
then I went to Gulf Coast. I'm a Laley boy.
2010, I graduated.
I'm an orange. Like I respect Gulf Coast because I graduated there, but I'm really orange and black, man.
You respect
What
Gulf
Graduate.
Titans, right?
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
right.
Titans?
Nah, the Trojans.
Trojans. There we go.
Yeah, we used to do.
That's
They
where
used
Luke
to
and I met
always.
at Gulf Coast.
Yeah, the Trojans. They used to motherfucking during the pep rallies. They would sit there and blow up a whole bunch of condoms as balloons and throw them around.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause we were the Trojans.
Throw them around like balloons and shit.
We
Yeah,
whooped
they
it
were the Trojans.
in football.
So like it was tradition. They were doing that shit since my sisters are in school, and that was
Yeah.
since I was in elementary school. They were doing that shit. That was like it was like a tradition they used to do. So they used to do that.
That's crazy. Y'all were playing with
Nobody
condoms
knew
and
where
we
it come
weren't
from,
even
baby.
using them.
You know, they were throwing pep rallies around and shit like
Shout
that.
outs to all the pregnant teens in high school, man. Shout outs to them,
That shit was wild.
ladies.
Man, we were
I've been trying to find out
up,
more
man.
about this dude.
Remember Golden Gate had a program for them.
Right back.
I'll get it up.
Did they?
When Golden Gate High School opened up, they had a special program for the pregnant.
For the teen moms?
Yeah.
That's
That's
probably
lit.
Hey.
That's an epidemic.
Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna ask one more what if, and then we're gonna close out the night. All right? Because like,
Let's go.
hold up.
This
hold
was
up,
fun,
hold up.
guys. It's a good time.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
This is
I had a
fun,
blast, man. Cracking up a lot, y'all.
Hell yeah, man.
We gotta get
All right.
your man Desi on.
We gotta get Taj on here, bro.
Let's get Taj.
I'll leave so Taj can come on, bro. I feel like he's got the juice, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what you're
Yeah. Anyways, bro, I'm gonna get to this last question, man.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, baby.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Hey. What is that?
What's the next question? There we go.
yeah, that's what we're doing right now. All right, so next question. Let's see. So we got shit. Let's see.
Shit. He said,
Shit.
shit.
Lou, you did pretty good during the read along set. I was worried. That could have been real bad. Does anyone else want to read? Nah.
Nah, bro. I was trying.
I'm
Though. I was
good.
like, "Blah."
Nah, you did good, man. Squallies, all that.
Squallies, man. I had the
You
music
got the
going. That's what I had
longest
to do.
list of questions, bro. This is like a when you talk to the police, there's a lot of questions.
Interrogation.
Even 50 Cent only had 21.
Oh, man, y'all want to pick one, dog? Here.
I don't see none of my questions.
What are your questions? Ask one.
I only had like two
Questions for students. Questions for.
all right, so one of the topics I had was, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to like the shit with going on with Harvard. Anybody hear about Harvard in the news lately?
Yeah, talk about
No,
that.
More cigarettes, man.
So earlier this year, Harvard, in all of its years of being around, it elected its first black president, and it's a black woman president, and Haitian on top of that.
Whoa!
And they started in June, and on top of that, she happens to be my stepsister. So, yeah, it was great back in June. But you know what happened with the whole like Hamas, Israeli conflict recently. I guess they had a bunch of like protests and shit on campus, and all of a sudden, like all the conservatives and had like a hearing and was like calling out the colleges for not like shutting down the protests against the Israeli actions in Palestine.
You know, let's slap the shit out of this guy or no?
So they call for her resignation, and she just resigned a couple weeks ago. So it lasted a whole 6 months of her presidency.
Bro, that's not good news at all.
No.
Best shit I ever heard.
She did a good job.
I think you just saved my life.
I got a good fucking idea here.
Oh, the last topic should go to chat. I can't read it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
All right, Taj, go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
Taj, tell us, man. What's the next topic, bro?
Take us there, bro.
Can you guys see the chat? Can you guys see it?
The whole time.
I don't know how to do that.
The whole time.
Yo, if you're cool with that, Luke, if you're cool with it.
I don't care, man.
Lou, come on, man. You know what your problem is, Lou? You don't drink the whole time, bro. Because you start to loosen up and it's like...
Or something.
He got a show to
Yeah,
run,
you
man.
gotta loosen up,
He's
Daddy.
doing a goddamn show. He's doing a whole thing. Don't fucking
Bro.
dog. What are you doing?
Bro, if you know how much shit
What
I'm
the fuck
doing
you
down
doing?
here, if you know how much shit I'm doing while we're talking,
He's running the whole ass shit.
Yo,
What are you talking about?
he really wants to see the pig video, bro. That's
What
all
are you talking about?
That's all Taj wants
Yo,
to see is the
Lou.
fucking pig video.
Lou, what if you just
Alright,
played the
pig
pig video?
I pick video it is. Let's go.
You can't find
Let's
it now.
go.
what pig video?
The pig video, the Florida fucking pig people fucking video.
What
Why?
video about the Florida pig people though?
Why are people so retarded?
Pig people
Fucking
video
see
you
the
talking
fucking
about?
video.
Where's the pig at, Lou? Show us the pig.
What is it, squallies or something?
All right.
Yeah, the squarry shit.
Show us the pig.
Where the
You can't
fuck
find
the
it.
video at
It-
though?
It's a request from the people, bro. It came from the
You
interweb.
know what? It's gonna sound crazy because I'm Cuban. My parents are from Cuba,
I don't
and
know where the video is
Cubans
at.
Cubans like to eat pigs. So maybe the Cubans came and they ate all the squallies.
And it,
Maybe they made
Yo.
squallies. Like what was that
Hey.
shit called?
hey,
They roasted that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
The chupacabra.
There they went.
Yo,
You know, all the
chupacabra.
squallies.
Maybe the Cubans brought over. Maybe the
Yo, a chupacabra fucking club.
Yeah.
I heard
And
that.
they made it with a pig and they made a squally.
The squatties.
Fucking dude.
I know people in the country of Cuba, they're not opposed to like having sex with like horses and donkeys and stuff. So I could see them like
They put a
getting with some
chupacabra and a
pigs.
pig together, and they
You
made
put a squally on that motherfucking ass, dude. Like, what?
Put a little apple in his mouth,
It's like a Floridian centaur or some shit.
some adobo seasoning.
Bruh.
With some cayenne pepper.
Goes on everything. You put adobo on anything.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, guys.
Speculation.
All right, guys. So I'm about to get to this last segment right here, and this last segment is called the plug. All right.
All right.
And we're gonna give a shout out to everybody out on the podcast here. We got, Jesse Swaney over here with the science. You know what I'm saying? Got him over
Thanks
here
for having
doing his thing. If you're trying to find any of his videos,
Right?
find him on his website right here, Jesse Swaney Science, right here.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And for anybody out there locking in, you can come check that out. And he has a lot of other videos out there too. So it's really, really cool, man. You know what I mean? And also another thing as well, he's going to be starting another podcast as well, where him and his girl is going to be going on some trips. They're going to be going around traveling, and stay tuned for that, because they'll stay tuned with us and let us know how that goes when they go traveling. So a traveling type of thing is going on, kind of like a podcast and a vlog or whatnot, and we look forward to that in the future, man. So look out for that whenever that comes around. All right. So I got as well, we got the Meticulous Barber back on the building. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go check some things out here, and if you're trying to find the Meticulous Barber, you can find him at this page right here. And here we go. Check his page out, man. Over here on the IG.
Oh, damn.
Fine. All day. I've been trying to find this.
I could use some of that.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
You can tell a lot about what stage a person is in their barbering career by the angle of photos that they take. Like when I started, I only would take a picture of the part of the haircut that I liked. I'd be like, yeah, bro, blur God. Yeah, you ain't blurring like this. No way. But in reality, the cut looked like this. Oh my God. What is that? Oh no. Oh no. You can tell a lot of
Dog, and you know the crazy thing about it, Sterls, and I'm gonna be straight up, as your homeboy, when you started cutting hair, your haircuts were trash, nigga, and you can't
trash. Thank you guys for your listeners. I'm not just
scared to give you my $25, but you've come such a long way.
Look, man, for your listeners, I'm not just a comedian and a brilliant mind. I've been cutting hair for the last 6 years. I got a lot better. I do artwork as well. And I thank you for having me on, Lou. It's been a good time, brother.
Hell yeah, man.
Been dope, dude. Thank you for fucking joining us.
You know what I'm saying? You got your boy Meticulous Barber. You can catch him on this link right here. It'll get you straight to his page if you need to do that. He also paints as well. So if you ever need to get any actual custom paintings done, live paint, he does that as well. So you can find them when it comes to that. So, look forward to this. Everybody out here, doing their thing. And then we got our boy Josh in the building. In case if the Wi-Fi ever goes out, he's going to support for us.
Nah, fuck
that. That's in Portland.
That's a misconception, though.
He's gonna give us some tech support.
I work in IT.
And he's gonna make it to beat while he doing it.
I don't know shit about. Don't call me when your computer breaks. Don't call me when your printer jams. Don't call me if your phone is fucked up. Don't call me for none of that shit. I don't know it. I got an old ass phone. My computer old as fuck.
I get old as fuck.
I got a broken printer too. I'm telling you, just because people like IT is so big, just because you work in IT don't mean that you your shit breaks. I know how to fix it.
It's like, nigga, buy another one.
Like I do software. I'm a software developer, so I do that shit. But I like working with my hands, so I work on cars. I got fast cars. I got cars that play in the snow and go off road and shit. I got, I produce music. Yeah, and I like to tinker with shit, basically.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right. I do want to give one more announcement before we start get going, and I'm gonna show you a quick preview before we close the night out. I'm gonna, if you don't know, I have another show other than Absolutely the podcast called Off the Cuff, and I have some episodes that are out on YouTube right now as we speak, so you can find that. Some of them will be in the live section, or you can go to the main page. All this you can find at the QR code. Now, I have another show that's going to be coming out as well that's going to be geared towards cinema, and we're going to give you a quick little preview of what that's going to be about. And, it's going to be
real quick,
yeah,
one more
yeah.
thing.
What's up?
I'm also a Glock armor. Anything you need to know about Glocks, I got you. If you have any questions, your shit breaks, or want to
Nice.
build something new, hit me up.
Okay, for sure. So if anybody, when it comes down to this, if you have anything, any information later on, because I'll have you back on here. But if anybody needs to do that, because that's a particular thing, when it comes to Glocks, they're very universal. There's a lot of third-party things about it and a lot of customizations to it. So I know in the right direction.
Legos.
If you're trying to do it, you know what I'm saying? So that's another aspect right there. But yes, let me bring this on to here. We're gonna do this one last little segment, and this is the show that we have going right here. It's called The Real Real.
Awesome.
Real short, right? So check that out whenever that comes out. It's going to be something that we're going to be coming up real soon. We're thinking about maybe talking about the Dark Knight series to start off, give us some ideas, and we'll definitely get that going. We're going to talk about movies, and whoever wants to be on that, we'll definitely do that, or we could watch something together and talk about that. So, that's the real. We'll be getting that soon. But I just want to get you guys acquainted with the Absolutely podcast and Off the Cuff. All right. So just want to give you one last little plug at the end of the day. At lootbrand.com, you can find any one of these things. You can find our apparel all over the place here. And I'm just going to give you a few different things that we have here. I have this right here for the ladies. We have Racket Girl, the sequel. That's one of the designs we have. Sports bras for the ladies right there. We got hoodies right here, the Merc A1s. You know what I mean? We got the Eyes Low variant. You know what I mean? We got bathing suits as well. You know what I mean? All these different things available on our site. So check it out at thelootbrand.com, and you'll be able to find some new designs, because we're going to bring you some new designs as we get going. So that being said, we're going to get to the end of everything. I want to give a shout out one more time, because where we are right now is really the case. Right now we're over here in what we like to call the 239. So I like to give a shout out to everybody around that way, around this way. 239, let's go. And I got this new single that's out here called Simon Said. Go and get that. It's out and available right now, and I got some new music on the way. So check this out, man. So we're thankful for everybody being here today, and I'm so glad to have you guys on here. We had a hell of a time, and hope to see you guys again. You know what I mean? Is there any last
Thanks
thing?
for having us, Luke, man.
Hey.
Thank you for having us, brother.
Thank you, brother. Is there anybody else anything else anybody got to say before we get up out of here? We're about to hit the rolling credits real soon. Nah?
Great weekend.
Great weekend. All right.
Hey, both of you guys, thanks for joining us too. Both of you guys, man. I didn't expect either of you. I wasn't told ahead of time that you guys would be on, man. It was a blast, man. I had a fun time laughing with you guys, man.
Thanks, really cool.
Most
Likewise.
All right.
Yeah, we was here for the first. We was here for the first one. I wasn't able to make last week, but
Yo,
hopefully
and
I'll be
thank
over.
you, fucking Sarah, my girl too, man. That was crazy. That last
Yeah.
minute.
Likewise.
Thank you for letting her come along, man. That was cool shit. I love this woman, you know.
Yeah, you had some great questions and perspectives to add to it, so it was really cool. So we'd love to have you back on again. So that'd be really, really awesome. And so, any last things you want to say? Anybody want to give a shout out to their mama or anything like that?
Salute Taj Dollars for being in the chat.
Yeah,
Taj.
salute Taj.
Taj was relentless the whole time he was there, right? Like, good shit, man. Thank you for joining.
Watch the whole thing.
Yeah, maybe we can get you on next time.
All right.
Holla.
All right. So here we go, guys. We're about to go call it to an end right now. So here we are, man. You have now been locked in to the AbsoLOOTLY podcast, where nothing is absolute. You have a good rest of your night. 3-9.
Thank you for doing that. That was awesome.